Welcome, healers, students, light workers, and fellow filthy gypsies. Thank you for stumbling upon this place. Today we're teaching human beings how to fly. It's going to be fun. But you've clicked in because we're going to open up a box of oracle cards for those of you that maybe have stumbled upon this deck like I did. When I did, I was drawn to pick it up. But from the box, as you can tell, this is a Soul Helper's Oracle. Soul Oracle. Soul Oracle. This is a Soul Oracle thing. This one is done by Christine Arana Fader, illustrated by Elena Dudina. I hope I'm saying that wrong. But as you can see from the box, they give you a good little sample of what you might find inside. Five cards. But the deck is 43. An Earth Dancer. Whatever Earth, we're gonna go dance in the Earth. So we'll get it out. We'll have a look at the cards. For those of you that are watching later, thanks for joining us. This is all. I'll do some readings from the book, and we'll look at the cards together. I'm hoping some of our friends will come because this will be recorded live before a studio audience, if a studio audience appears. You never know, right? I'm just going to try and see if there is a... Let me put the box back so you have something cool to look at. So again, this is a Soul Helper's Oracle. Here we go. And it goes like this. Soul so beautiful, soul so pure, will your light my paths secure? Soul so dazzling, soul so bright, I seek yet cannot find what is right. Soul so tender, soul so deep, why should the path be so steep? Soul so limpid, with breath-like beauty, you and I are now both ready. Soul eternal, soul of mine, I know my being is only thine. A very cool message preface there. So, Soul Helper's Oracle. For those of you that have made it this far, let's get a look at some of these cards here. This might be an interesting way to go about it. Always interesting. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and read all 43. Well, maybe we will. But let's just go through them. See what we're looking at. Sorry about my green screen. Maybe these ones won't be the best for a jungle background, but it still is a pretty cool effect. And this lady is re-energizing in the natural world. Let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. Time for a snooze with that card. A respite, a sanctuary card. So that's cool. What else do we got here? Oh, time for some courage. We got a pretty fiery being there in that image. And we got some sharp things going on. Awaken the warrior of light within you. Because it's blinding. Not necessarily hot, but it's blinding. And when you're in there and you're lighting it up, you got to have courage each and every day. It's just like an anti-complacency card, right? And for those of you that, like, when problems in life arise, those of us, follow the path of your soul. That's kind of nice. You got the big moose there. Is that a moose? No, it looks like a buck, like an elk or a deer. He's got the midnight sun in his head, in his rack there. That's a beautiful card, actually. That one's very well done. This one says, "Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you," which that'd be all right. Here we go. Awaken the magic of your creativity. Some of this artwork is really well done. The painting of faces, like that's or the creation of those images are really well done. That's the number 3 card. I haven't even been keeping track if they've been in order. What we got? We had the first card was first, and then how did we get? And the second card was second. How did 43 get in there? That's so strange. The 43 card, it went 1, 2, 3 in the deck. But how did this one, it like got way in there? All right, keep going now. Awaken your senses. Slow down and become aware of them. Very nice. Time for a change. A card of transformation. Do not put off decisions any longer. And your deepest desires constrain you. Look at that. So this is very in touch with people's compassionate and empathic side. Just as I like the vibe I'm getting as I'm going through these. Releasing of creative energy is so important. Live in this world as a dreamer. Man, non-stop dreaming. Here's a 9. I like number 9. Leave your usual social circles behind. Time to break away. Sometimes. You can feel it, though. It's good. These cards are kind of connected more with a feeling than a cerebral thing, per se. All right. The time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. A new strategy is required. Is it, though? Is it? We can be stubborn sometimes. Rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. And now a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. I feel like that's the message I needed to hear today of all of these, just kind of opening them up, going through them. That card resonates with me. Okay. Hello, I'm just waiting outside for my ride. I get that ride going. Oh, it's Fairy Princess. Well, she's all in purple here. You cast a spell with your existence. Magic flows brightly and radiantly within you. That's pretty nice. Hi, just me. Welcome. All right, so we've shown the people watching later enough of like this deck. It's good to still keep like a little bit of mystery. But for those of you that were watching this, maybe were considering ordering it or considering buying it, I stumbled upon it and I was just kind of drawn to reach out and pick this one up. Sometimes that's all you got to have. So we're going to go ahead. We got a few people in the lobby in the chat room. So just saying hi to All Alone. Their message retracted. And me, welcome. Me. What is it? It's a one-man show and we're having an office meeting. We're having a safety meeting. I hope you're doing all well out there. You want to really get this thing bumping? What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the title of the stream to free tarot reading, and then we'll have a whole bunch of people here. It's always good times. That was... All right. There. Just go free tarot readings and watch people come. It's the inside scoop on what to do. Yeah. How are you, just me? Do you want just a tarot reading? Anything? It's cool to be the first person here. A lot of times, it's always nice. I always remember the people that are first in here usually. Hi, Kiana. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. Is it Kiana or is it Kiana? Welcome, Kiana. Hi. Welcome. Today we were looking at the Soul Helper Oracle. And for being just on time and excited about it, just me and Kiana. Please let me know if I'm saying that right. Kiana, Radha's back. Hi, Radha. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Oh, that's good. Thanks. So we're gonna give everybody. Well, the first 9 people I think are gonna be able to ask a question, find out what's going on. I think that's the way we'll run it. I just started a little list with just me, Kiana, and Radha on it. So we'll just flow from there, and then other people, I'll keep the list as we go. If there is a list. If there is a studio audience, then the revolution is kind of televised. I'm up here in the tree. I'd appreciate a read. Okay. Well then, what do you have a question? You have to post your question. Hi, Josephina. So go ahead, just me. Get ready. Kiana, you're on deck. Kiana's on deck, and Rod is in the hole. Means she's third. 3. It's the magic number. Hi, Josephina. Nothing wrong with 4 either. Love your name, by the way. This is very nice. Monica. Monica Hicks. What's up, Monica? Monica. It rolls off the tongue like very few words do as well. Um. Uh, Kayla. Hi, Kayla. I just have it as my middle name. Oh, there's both beautiful. We're all beautiful. We all are all that we are. Okay, so going to be quickies, 2-card readings, and because this was actually started out as an unboxing of an oracle deck, we're going to throw a sweet little oracle on top of everybody's just so they get an extra special message. What's coming towards you? Life, liberty, sunshine, sound. That dog that's off the leash. Look out! Lots of stuff could be coming towards you. It's a matter of going full Neo in the Matrix and saying, what do I accept in, right? You've got your big old Bruce Banner shield out in front of you. Just make sure there's, shimmy boost to the front of the line, everyone. Sorry about that. No, I'm not sorry, because Shimmy Cocoa Puff missed. She's one of the people I'm looking for. So thanks for being here, Shimmy. I got you down as well. Right after just me. And just me. Yes, Jerica. But first we want to find out, Tarot, please let us know what's coming towards me. Just me. Not me. Just me. All right? Doing, not doing. Okay, I think the cards are ready to go. That'll be a thing, right? So that'll be a fun thing. I see you there. Come in here like a mouse. All right. We got 8 of Cups. Oh, Tarot says, maybe it's not about what's coming in for you, but what are you dropping off? What are you leaving behind, right? Is there any sort of thing now that is like recently come a little bit more clearer for you, and now you see a new perspective and or different perspective as well to things that were kind of made you guess and wonder? I also see this person in this reading about what's coming towards you as a Princess of Swords, which is kind of, you got to give out a little bit of a warning with this card when it comes in like this sometimes, because this couldn't always represent like a flighty, naive, like unauthentic person that likes gossip and rumor and drama, entertainment. She's a bit of a thespian, someone that speaks their mind, but maybe shouldn't be speaking their mind because their mind is not really all that ready to defend its position sometimes. So just be careful around you of the rumor mill right now. If that's in your thing, maybe you're going to hear a story. Maybe you're in a situation right now, just where you're in a situation where you don't know what to believe between 2 stories. This could be anything. This could be between friends. It could be between you and another. It's just like some kind of new, clear perspective on something. And as soon as that arrives and you kind of get focused on that, just be careful of people stealing your thunder and trying to bring you down with not so ripened and mature positive energy. I guess what I'm trying to say. Okie dokie? Kidoki. Oh, kidoki. Okie dokie. Kidoki. Absolutely. Hero praise. Okay, here we go. A partnership for the new age. It's time to welcome it. You got a card, an oracle of romance? Could it be that this, instead of all that doom and gloom I just preached and spit to you about this being someone untrustworthy? Because this card right here can also mean that you will be swept off your feet. You might find someone that like completely comes in for the romance vibe. So that's kind of cool or exciting. Look out for that person. It doesn't mean that a princess is a lady either. This could be like a fair, fine fellow young friend for you that is just like, you never know, a partnership for the new age. But he'll get this. If this is a romantic connection, The romantic connection would be able to sit down, watch this show, get a reading, do yoga, go for meditation, and then come back for a little bit of Tai Chi. And at the end of the day, it's a great big namaste a while. And so when that person comes, you will know them by their awakeness. So that'll be a signal for you, I think, as well. Partnership for the new age. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? I've been watching too much Jiminy Glick lately. All right. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. Shimmy, shimmy, yay. The Cocoa Puffs. But anyway, they were standing in the parking lot while shucking fucking coconuts when someone from the Ultra Buffs called them a couple Cocoa Puffs. And that is when the situation got a little rough and tough, because Henry he had lost his mind and Mario had had enough. So with real short shorts and real tight butts, they mooned that crazy tourist bus. And even Mrs. Honeycutt swore she saw a little nut. All right. So shimmy, shimmy. You are absolutely. You were on my list. Kiana, bear with me. Cocoa Puffs have come in with like a VIP card, because we were here yesterday, and I've screwed this shit up like time and time again. It's pretty good. All right. So. Kiana, I got your question. I'm just going to see if Shimmy is going to go ahead and post here for us. See what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? All right. And I got to get my cards in order. Stuff is like kind of all falling about. Like, here we go. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. Shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, give me the mark so I can take it away. All right. Shimmy says, how is JRM feeling towards me since I'm not dealing with him anymore? Okay. Chosen one. Ooh, pretty good. Okay, focusing in now. JRM's feelings towards the Shimmy Cocoa Puff. All right, Shimmy's not dealing with him anymore. How is he taking it? What's he feeling? Come on, Taro. Let's go. Get ready, Shimmy. Cards are cut. And what we got right out the gate here? Three of Pentacles. Wow. Seems like, why do I want to say it's nothing personal, like it's just business kind of thing? The Three of Pentacles, I don't, either that or it hasn't dawned on him, or I get the feeling like Three of Pentacles is like when you lose the deal, when you're responsible for losing the deal, it definitely weighs heavy, and it adds up. So the Judgment and the Three of Pentacles card here, I also might be feeling that he might be looking to make a decision as to whether or not to try another time to make things work. There could be that attitude. I'm not getting direct expression of emotion with these cards. When we're talking about feelings and dealings, dealing not feeling, feeling not dealing, and dealing with feelings, all right, it can send you reeling sometimes. But this person sees things very analytically, I find, this JRM. It's like more like J.R. Ewing. He would just like make the best business decision, and looks at things somewhat from a more material facet, likes creating things. So, but I do get the feeling that he's pondering, wherever he's at emotionally, mentally, he's like kind of pondering whether or not it would be worth it to remain amicable, right? And maybe pursue this as more of a business type relationship. And it's, if you're not dealing with him, it's kind of put him to the spot where he knows he needs to go in and rethink things. The Judgment is the card about rethinking, redo it when it's a judgment, right? It's like, okay, your project is done. Now it's being judged, right? So it's always near the end of a long, long cycle, which it can be for that. But one of the wheels has fallen off here in terms of maybe the relationship itself. I see you as like the lady in blue here with the list of 10,000 things that it's like, if you ever wondered why I called it off, well, I'm not dealing with you anymore. Here's the list, Charlie or JR. Here's the list, right? But it's like the response that you're getting from him is not one that kind of was going to give you any clues, because he's still in a decision-making process. So not a lot of feeling there, but it's more mental. It's more cerebral. But wherever he's feeling, I think he hopes that you guys remain in touch, so to speak, if I can put it that way. All right? And just for being so lovely and so nice, Shimmy, you had to wait an extra time, like a whole extra couple days for a bad news reading. I don't know if that was a bad news reading for you. I wouldn't worry about this guy either way. I don't see him fawning and I don't see him running away. He's just kind of like in the middle, feeling like he's in the middle of his own thing. This is a beautiful card. We saw this one earlier. Follow the path of your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. So ask yourself on a deep, deep level, shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, eh? You know, is the source of this question something that's actually kind of like pulling you aside, or like it's slowing down your energies, right? So you just move on. Don't worry either way about this. And if you find yourself thinking about it or wondering about the coulda, woulda, shouldas, what might have been, just remember your cup is always full, right? This is a very like Ace of Cups feel to it. This card with the deer with the great big rack on it. He's just bucking up, and here we go. So, you know, always keep your cup full of the good stuff and don't allow anyone or anything to stop you. They don't even necessarily need to be there if your mind or their energy are like intertwined and it's causing, you know, any kind of emotional reaction. Then, you know, it's, remember, your power, your energy, your time kind of thing. All right? Okay. All right. Kiana, Tellaroo, Tellara, ha 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 ha. Do we see some new faces in here? I think I saw some new faces. Let me just kisses. Oh, kiss JG. JG, how are you doing? Dear. Okay, there it is. Josephina, Deirdre. Oh, aliens and Aquarians. I remember that. I remember you. I just got to check a few people out here. Aliens and Aquarians. Deirdre was the next one in after Monica. Is Deirdre. And then was Josephine. No, Josephina's on there. Deirdre. And then Aliens and Aquarians. That's pretty cool. Aliens and Aquarians. I'm just going to call you AA meeting. AA. just teasing. So, and then we had Enna looking to deal with her toxic. Talk. Let me tell you something. Some toxicity with your mom. Okay, we can get to that. Danielle Pina, got you Danielle and kisses. So then we got Danielle and kisses. As for those of you that watched my show before, you know that this shit just gets out of hand. It gets ridiculous. So I'm a one-man band having a staff meeting here. Kiss JG. There we go. Okay, we can come back live now and get ready for Kiana's post. Her question. Kiana. Let's do it. Maybe she did already, and I'm missing things. Like and subscribe. Oh yeah. What does my mom want me to know about that passed last year? Okay. I'm not really that much of a medium per se, but let me show you something. Let me show you something. This lady here, her name is Tracy Horseman. She's psychic medium and spiritual intuitive. I'm just spiritual intuitive, so I might not be able to like get in touch with her exactly, but what I can do is open up the etheric to spirit and see what messages just come through. All right, but you can find this lady. She's awesome. She's like fully legit. She's like got ads like on our local media and radio because she's the real deal, right? And so if you really want a medium, they're pricey. I won't lie to you, they're pricey, but you can get mediumship readings from her. But yeah, I'll pull a few cards and see what we'll ask Tarot that direct question. But I'm not going to be speaking with your mom per se in the way like a medium would. Yeah, the small medium at large. She's the small medium at large. Okay. Oh, and let me just update the list real quick before we start pouring energy into the cards. It goes after Kiana, it's Rada, Josephina, Monica, Deirdre, lots of A's. Then we got A and A for Aliens and Aquarians, Enna, Danielle, and Kisses JG. I remember you, Kisses JG. Oh yeah, the chosen one thing. We'll get to, I can't wait to read for you. That's a good question. That'd be fun to look into. All right, so let's ask. What does Kiana's mom want her to know? What does Kiana's mom want her to know? I feel like you'll get a lot out of the oracle portion of your reading rather than just the 2 tarot cards. But I'm always wrong. That's one thing I always know. So I'm always wrong. Oh, yeah, 44. This is good. This is a good number. She's just beyond the veil. Tarot says she's just beyond the veil, not even far from you at all, like right there, indicating, when you open up the lines of communication with her, you know that feeling of authenticity, and you know it's her. So that's good. So she just wants, like with the 4 of Cups, wants you to know that she's there, and then 4 of Swords, the traditional meaning in that you're protected. You are there. Be you. Be yourself. No matter what. Above all, you're protected, and you're free to be, so to speak. She's also kind of like giving you a little nudge in the right direction. Just like, come on, get up, go for it, right? See kind of the nature of these cards. These people are all lackadaisical. They think they've been on the Santa Maria just drinking Jack Daniels, and it's time not it's time to get up. Give yourself a boost in the right direction. Okay? And you're due on the same day. Oh, that's interesting, because that's into Sagittarius time, isn't it? Yeah. Anyways, grateful for the child. So again, with rest and relaxation, could be that. But I don't know, there's a cue to stay active. I feel like a high vibration of energy that I would have to go out for like a run to like go and like shake that. It kind of feels like 7-Up or Sprite or Fizzy Boobly all throughout your body. So it's really good. And if ever you want to get in touch with her, like if you find a medium or if you uncover those gifts within yourself at once, she'll always be there. It's like, I like that. You see how this is kind of representative of you, and then the 2 shiny items in the cards, the cup and the angel, are like the vibrant ones. So she's right there and protecting you. So it's good. So let's just take an oracle here. The tree of wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Oh, that's like jackpot. That is a good message to get. That's what you want to hear. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Hopefully it was one of those wishes where you're like, oh, thank goodness that wish didn't come true. But that's filled with mystery and intrigue. And oh my goodness, what could become of it? Well, please check back in with me, Kiana. Good luck with your pregnancy, and congratulations. And just continue to be awesome. Continue to be awesome. She didn't really have any direct messages other than, get off your butt a little bit more. She's just there and protecting you. She doesn't want you to feel insecure about anything regarded to like spirit or life or anything in general. Okay? All right. But then again, not a medium, not a doctor. All right. Rada, please post your question, Rada, and then I'll ask Josephina to get ready. Then we have Monica, Deirdre, ANA, Anna, Danielle, Kisses JG, and who else did I see? Did anyone else pop in the room? Edith! What's up, Edith? I feel a rock and roll jam with Edith. She's here in the background speaking. Just bringing that whole lot of soul. A whole lot of soul. Thanks, Edith. All right. All right, Kiana. Thanks for being on the program. Josephina. I'll get a medium for that, honey. Yeah, I was telling them I have the medium. I got her on speed dial. If you go to thmedium.ca, it'll take you to her webpage. This is a friend I met like, I don't know, a dozen years ago, and haven't seen her in like 10 years. And then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, hey, hi, how you doing? It's like, well, I'm working for myself. I'm really super successful. And oh, yeah. And because she's lived a paranormal life, like crazy paranormal life. She's really good. She also has like, she does tarot, and she does like live event chat session things. All right. I'm the chosen one, Scorpio, October 27. Yeah, chosen for what? What have you been chosen for, Raba? Absolutely, Your Majesty and the Ice Queen. I see you popping in the chat. Thanks for letting me know you're there. Please say hi to the band. Everybody here is super benevolent and really cool, with the exception of those that are not. So I've got Your Majesty and Ice Queen. Good to see you here. All right. Still waiting. Second call for Josephina. If you're here, Josephina, please post your question. All right. They just come to me. Oh, that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. So I'll give Josephina a quick minute. I'll wet my whistle and let's take a look at some current events, shall we, kids? What's making the rounds today? Massive mobile and internet outage. That happened in Canada yesterday. That's crazy. I thought my friends were ditching me, but they none of them could get my text messages. We're on different providers, and they couldn't get it for a whole day. Nobody could pay with their Interac card up here as well, either, for the full 24 hours. And then we have no idea why. So that's kind of have you heard about this thing? Have you seen this thing? Okay, Josephina, please post your question. I can't scroll back. It just takes too much out of my finger. I can't do it. Like a spiritual awareness. Or wait, we gotta read for Radha first. The chosen one question. Sorry, Josephina. Okay, glad that you're ready. I will scroll back for yours now. But right now, let's say, Radha says, "Am I the chosen one? What are you chosen? Like chosen to be spiritually aware?" Yeah, there's a good possibility of that. Did it happen by accident? Are you asking if the universe is real, or is it just a construct? Is it just an idea? All right, got your question, Josephina. Right now for Radha, let's give 2 and 2 to Radha. Radha, gotta love ya. Ain't nothing hotter than the jam done Zada. Now it's time to read cards for Radha. Good, she says. 9 of Cups. The universe is choosing you for a lot of things. You got the 9 of Cups. So, there's a great big universe all around you, Radha, and then there's a universe inside you. But you're like, what? How can there be 2 universes? Well, the first universe wouldn't know what the second universe was if there wasn't 2 of them. We have no point of reference sometimes. And that's why I see like your question being your question. Like, is this for me? Has this been chosen for me? Has this been fated in my direction? Lots of things have, but the Princess of Wands is here and say, no. Free will. Always carry this stick of truth and your power and your free will with you. And the universe is just going to keep choosing you for things. You've been chosen for this. You've been chosen for that. You've been chosen to do this. It sounds overwhelming, doesn't it? So to be chosen for one thing, ask yourself, what is that one thing? Again, the wand that she's holding. What is that one thing? What is that one truth? What is that one idea? What is that thing? And if it's a 9 of Cups ascent, being like, were you chosen, and what will other people do or think about that when you drop some enlightenment or whatever you're about to drop on them, you drop? What are they going to think about it? If your head is in any kind of these places, just be careful of, I call it the ego thief, the ego that like runs up the stairs because you became spiritually aware. Your ego did too, and all the while you're like fighting against your ego, being like, no, this isn't about that. This isn't about this. This isn't about that, right? But then at the end of the day, you're like, to be chosen and to be effective, you have to have completely lost your sense of self or who you were, and maybe you have transformed that much, but there's some certain steadfast things here in your life, and knowing that this may be a mental game that you're playing with yourself. To be chosen, to feel chosen, to arrive at a place of serenity, nirvana, right? Because you're there. We all get there. We're all chosen, I guess, in essence, is what I'm saying. So the answer is yes, you've been chosen for many things, but we actually all are chosen. And the part that you play is a mix of that free will versus those things that come true in your emotional intelligence. All right, Radha, good. Gotta love ya, Radha. I gotta love ya. There ain't no doubt about it. Hi, Taurus. Hi, Purple Love Child. Haven't seen you, Purple. If any of you all are out there waiting for your readings, I'm trying to do them as fast as I can. I'm not an auctioneer. Anyways, but if any of you have seen the following people, Miss Diva, Cynthia, or Jennifer, these are people that are on my VIP list, my most wanted list. They missed out yesterday as we were doing this horse and pony show. So if they come in, they get to go to the front of the line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so hopefully that Oh, and your oracle card. Your oracle card, Rada. You get one, and everybody gets one. It goes like this. The love of your dragon reaches out to you. And that's pretty neat. The love of your dragon reaches out to you. The realm of your truth is opening up. That's what it is. Whatever that stick that you're holding on to, that main idea, that main construct, mental construct, like you co-creating your life with source, whatever is going on there. It's like when they say opening up, it means like getting rid of boundaries. So it's time to shine brighter. It's time to go further. It's time to be more. It's time to rock. Time to keep rocking. Hi, Ange. All right, we got a few people to add in here. I see the Taurus goddess. I saw the purple love. Was it the purple love machine? That'd be awesome if it was. It's purple, purple. We'll just put purple, 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 like that Ninja Turtle. Donatello. Hello. Josephina. We got Taurus Goddess, and we got Angela. Okay. And because I promised I would, I'm scrolling back for Josephina's question because she's getting melty over there. Josephina says, is Steven the right partner for me? Let's have a look at that one. Steven and Josephina. Purple love child. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. Okay. Is Steven right for Josephina Tarot? Tell us. Tell us. Tell me. Tell them. Tell all of us. Is Steven the right person? The right person for Josephina. What do we got? Oh, the cups. Oh, that's not a good sign. I don't really like the 8 in tarot. 2 of Pentacles. To be honest, I don't really see this one lasting. I've got 2 indications of like splits. Like you see the split in this card, and then the split. That's terrible lighting. You can see the split in the Pentacles. There are definitively 2. So this looks like it might be a matter of independence. Sometimes I feel like the party pooper. It's all right. You're allowed to poop at you can Amber Heard your way through the party. Just poop right on it if you need to. I wouldn't recommend that to be a party pooper. And to feel like a party pooper is what I call a false guilt consciousness. There's no need for you to be carrying that guilt, right? If you make a mistake, you enter into the universal realm of forgiveness. And then you're there. You feel the safety of that where it's like, okay, so now did you learn? What did you do, right? I don't really see this one lasting, to be honest. And that makes me want to go, nah, I don't want it to happen because it doesn't feel good, right? But at the end of the day, I think like both ships know, like, hey, you're going this way, I'm going that way. And then the other one where it's like the person is clearly walking away from the emotional constructs that have been built up. So these cards are saying, no, I don't think this is the right person for you. But the divine, what do they call it? The ideal match. If you felt like he was your ideal, and if you felt like Steven was like, exactly what you wanted, there will be like a relative, there can be a relative replacement for that. We're doing all kinds of things with spiritual genetics these days. Just ask the universe and it will appear before you. But it's probably just because of a larger lesson cycle in your life, which brings us to recognize despair as opportunity. Okay, this is reinforcing. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. All right, let the tears come out, but let the wisdom sink in, right? Sometimes you got to start feeling and stop thinking, right? Run around doing stuff like you're Abraham Lincoln. Just kidding. We're awakening. We're awakening together. I hope to be with you guys more often so that we can come to safe, awakened places like this. And it is quite interesting TV. I'm not... And free will. Everything can change on a dime. I might have been right today. I'll be wrong next week, Josephina. Free will always has full domain in IRL situations. Okay? Yeah. The sunglasses hid my tears. I don't even know. I'm not even rocking sunglasses today. Usually I do. Yeah, it didn't really ask me why, because we didn't really ask it that. But yeah, let me know if things really start to get good again. I want you to come back and just berate me for being absolutely wrong. Well, don't berate me, but come and tell me that I was wrong and that things are really going great and they're still growing great. Because I love to hear that more than I would for, oh, yeah, I made a mistake, or for some reason the cards came out of order. I don't know. Tarot's usually pretty good. All right. Love, Josephina. Thank you. I'll update the list now. It goes like this. Monica is next. Please post your question, Monica. Then Deirdre, Aliens and Aquarians, Enna, Danielle, Kisses, Edith, Your Majesty, Ice Queen, Purple Taurus, and Angelove is who we got. Is how we do. I'll ask why next time, and will I come back and let you know? Yeah, feedback's always good. You know, um, I think you have a sense in your heart of what you know is already about to happen. Like you visioned something in your mind's eye. I think that might have set the wheel going, maybe. But you can change that. If you want to make things work, focus your energy that way. Like focus your energy completely on healing, good vibrations, being in that space of yes, the universe helps me create it. And maybe you could see a remarkable change in him. But I just saw a lot of space and depth between those. Hi, Farheen. Welcome. Yeah, I'll put you down, Farheen. All right, Farheen. Second call from Monica. Monica, are you there? Monica. 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 All right, enough of that. And then Deirdre, please check in with us, Deirdre. See, sometimes the list goes by really fast when the people aren't here on time. This is just a weird, wild, wacky production. It's interesting TV for sure. Santa Claus, Santa Monica. Third and final morning call for Monica. I have a feeling that Deirdre might not be here either. And then Aliens and Aquarians. Sunny Girl, hi Sunny Girl, sure. Sunny Girl. Sunny Gorilla. Sunny Girl. Gotta love you, Sunny Girl. Sunny Girl. All right. Is that a monkey I see? Oh my goodness. I can't see in those little circles very well. I'm like, what is that? Deirdre, nice. Hi, Deirdre. It's been a while. I seen you sneak in the room. I seen you do it while I was talking to someone, and I saw you come in, and you. I was like, oh, I'll be 52 weeks in 2 weeks. Will I find love soon? All right. Well, congratulations on your almost birthday, Deirdre. That's good. 52 is a pretty awesome number. It's a pretty magical number. When you think about a deck of playing cards, 13 parted 4 ways to give you 52. That's a pretty interesting number. Law of history and things. I would encourage you, Deirdre, to recommend, just from a numerology point of view, the number 52. It's pretty cool. Oh, Jerica, you're right. Let me get you down here. We just spoke the other day, but I'll get you down here. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. All right. Will Deirdre find love soon? Will Deirdre find love soon? Okay. I got the Four of Swords. And you've got the Prince of Swords. Expound your boundaries, kind of, right? These two cards tell me a story about a man or a woman that, like, goes to bed with a plan the night before about how tomorrow's going to go, which is a good thing to be in charge of your life, your world, and your universe. But when you are in charge of your life, your energy fields, and your universe, it's kind of like you feel like you've been set apart. You feel like you've kind of climbed up to that part of the mountain or that elevated platform where you've got the 10,000 foot view now. You know how things work. You realize how they go because it's all mental constructs, right? I feel as though love has been around you in your life And as far as romantic love goes, it almost feels like these these are feelings that have been constant with you, but they seem to be uh, like preparing you for a place of comfort with full knowledge that romance is there in bed with you, right? It has those overtones. I'm talking about the blanket that the guy in the Four of Swords is laying on. That's really just like captivated me, this red blanket, which I guess brings you to the sword underneath the bed. Like, if you need it, if you want it, there it is. You take it. Because love is the truth. Love is what we want. Love is love, love. Love is love, not love, right? Not love is very supportive to love. It's a part of that universal thing. So it's there. You just go out and create it. The love you make must be greater to or equal to the love you take, right? As far as manifesting romance in your life, that's a journey that you're on. So maybe it's time to stop meditating about that and to go out into the battlefield, and into um, more esoteric ways of making that happen. Like for me, I've been single for a million years, so like I don't really get to preach on this point too much, but shift it up. Like if you're doing the online dating thing, quit cold turkey. Start going to the bar again, and you don't have to get drunk, but start going to places where people are coming together, where people are laughing together, and get yourself in good mental and physical shape, and then go out onto the battlefield. Because, yeah, you're still super cute. You're still super fit. So if you got it, honey, flaunt it. If you got it, honey, then you flaunt it. And as far as love manifesting in its life, you just create the love around you. That's why men are so much fun, because we don't realize when it's happening to us. Like we don't like analyze the whole like falling in love thing. It's like all of a sudden one day it happened, right? So words to the wise, and don't overthink it either. Don't think it has to be this way or that way, or you have to do this thing or the other thing. Love expresses itself thousands of ways to you each and every day. If you look at people's faces, if you're like a face reader, or if you just like to look people and acknowledge them when you meet them. Not a lot of people do anymore. Just remember, we're surrounded by millions of dumbfounded dipshits. It's really hard to pick a winner. You just got to get up there and pick that winner. All right, you gotta go get it. Super cute. We're doing it by the list. We're doing it by the book. We're doing it by the book, people. So that was Deirdre. Thanks, Deirdre. Oh, your oracle card. Got an oracle card. All right. You push everyone. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Faces are wonderful places. Okay, for our attention. And you'll get your power back too when you start looking some of these people in the eye. Because you got to remember, like 99.9% of them are in that dumbfounded walk, right? So just step into your power, and then you got a little bit of work to do. Because it says your deepest desires constrain you. See, and that's exactly the meat and potatoes of what we're talking about. Your desire for romantic love has been the thing that is stopping you from achieving that love. It's loving, not loving, right? Yeah. You got, set your intention. That's great. But take your mind off the thing, and just instead of thinking about it happening, be aware of all the times that you see acts of love in your everyday thing. And if you don't, it might be time to shift your energies into places where you can view stuff like that, and you can be in those places. You can meet a man in the shoe store, you can meet a man just about anywhere, but we're dealing with a lot of social barriers these days, and our safety limits and all these other kind of things that make us turn the world off, and with that we shut off the stream of faces. Okay, so let them go. Clear your mind. You got some inner work to do. That's because everyone's a narcissist. It's just on a scale. Everyone is narcissistic. And as a Scorpio, I know one of the most selfish signs of the whole internet, or zodiac. Oh, same thing. Zodiac, the Matrix. Everyone is, to a degree. Everyone puts themselves first. So like ego is the reason we don't put food in other people's mouths when we sit down to eat with them. And it comes and goes like anything else in life. It's like what waves and troughs. It comes up in the wave, and then there's no wave, right? Okay, Deirdre. That's because all we know is all we are. That's right. This is just like a series of events. We all grew up and we're like, oh man, oh we got this. Have you heard about this money thing? Have you heard about this? You got to go out there and grind every day. We all get into that. Aliens and Aquarians. Okay, Aliens and Aquarians is up next. And she says, I want to know what is Abdul's intent when it comes to our connection? Where does he want to go? Where does Abdul want to go? And thanks, Deirdre. Hopefully that reading resonated for you. Lots of love. Lots of love. Love is love. Love is love. Love. We're here in the green jungle. Oh, man. And what is Abdul? What does he want? Where does he want to lead? Oh, look what flipped out. Come on. 10 cups. I said this guy's heart. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Doubles up. This guy's heart and intention is true. Be patient with him. He's not going to do it in anybody else's time, aliens and Aquarians. But there's deep connection. There's a deep feeling there. So as far as intentions, I think he wants you to bring you down that path where you can be happy together. But he's doing it at his own pace, at his own time. And it might take him quite a while to get there. The King of Wands is not the most, I want to say craftiest, but he's not the most expeditious of the kings. He's one that's more like, we'll just get that wagon train rolling and we'll get there when it gets there. But at least he does move, unlike a King of Pentacles or a King of... Be interested to know what Abdul's sign is, because we could be certain. If this guy is Sagittarius, Leo, or the other one, Aries, it's a brand new connection. He likes you then. If that's the timeline on it, he likes you, really likes you. So that's good. So he wants to see how far it can go. Probably put it that way for you. In the Leo cusp, okay. But either way, there with the 10 of Cups, that's a harmony. That's a harmony card. All right, everybody play the banjo and get clapping. All right. So thank you, aliens. He's the Scorpio. He's a Scorpio. Interesting. With the King of Wands there, or if he's on the cusp. Fiery personality though, and it's been good because laugh a Scorpio. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, why not? Do that. Feel like that when you're together. As long as the laughter is rolling, things are good. Things are good. If you can't make each other laugh or smile, then you have to question the intention. But sometimes life gets serious and it gets hard to laugh and smile all the time. But don't lose faith in the initial intention. This guy likes you, so that's good. I don't know why. Maybe it's just showing to me that that's the reason he's kind of taking his time with this. Create a future paradise. Live in this world as a dreamer. Right? Whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. Okay? Right? Make cheese whiz sublime, lemons and limes. I forget how that song goes. But live in this world as a dreamer. Okay, aliens and Aquarians. It seems like you shouldn't have any problem with that. With your name being your name. That's really good. Yeah. Keep the good times rolling with this person. All right? Do your best. Because we can all get into that thing. It was fresh. It was like the first date, everybody just like puts on, gets all done up. And then after you've known each other for a few months or a year, so start to let yourself go a little bit. Oh my God. And then you get fighting and you're like, oh my God, we gotta sort things out here. But I see good things coming from this person. He's passionate, fiery and passionate. Hold on to that. He might not always be that way, because if he's a Scorpio, he's like a master of disguise. You gotta be careful with these guys, but have fun. Don't forget to have fun, kids. All right, let's talk to Anna if she's here, and I'll update the list for those of you that are watching. The list is like this: Anna, Danielle, Kisses, Edith, Your Majesty, Ice Queen, Purple, Taurus, Angelove, Farheen. Can't forget about Farheen. Sunny Girl, and Jerica. Jerica, and there's Cat 13. Hi, Cat 13. Welcome to the show. So, Anna, please post your question. Danielle, please be ready. Kisses, JG. Your Majesty, Ice Queen. The price is right. Everything's free today for the first 45 people, because that's how many Oracle cards I have. Nyap, nyap, nyap. All right. Sometimes I feel like I talk a lot. The silence is deafening. Kisses for Edith. All right. Second call for Anna. Anna, are you here, Anna? Anna, or we'll have to say Anna, anyways. That's all right. Sometimes you miss your turn. Third, final call for Anna. Not here. Danielle is here. Okay, you're here. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for staying patient. Thanks for being patient. Thanks for being you. If you weren't you, then I wouldn't be me, and then none of this could happen. Okay, Danielle, go ahead and post your query to the message board and receive a free message from deep within the waterfall, foresty, jungle place that we're hanging out at today. All right. Okay. Special kisses, Deirdre. Those are for you too. And Aliens Aquarius, thank you for being on the program. Hopefully these little mini readings, these little bombers are resonating for you guys. What's going on currently with Paul in regards to love? What's going on? What's going on in the kitchen? But I don't know what's cooking. Fool? Fool? Why did I think of... Hopefully we don't pull the Fool out of the deck. Foolishness? It's just plain foolishness? Oh, man. That word has such... It's probably not the right word. It's like silliness. Because everyone thinks fooling around. But it's like fooling it. Being a fool. Not acting... Not coming correct. That's just me. What is going on with Paul in regards to love? Regarding love. Love. Show me the love, Paul. Two of Pentacles. He's juggling it with other priorities. I think he's the type of person that does that. And it also shows that something about he loves the world that he's created, but he knows he can't stay there. I don't know what that means. He's been loving the world that he's created, but for some reason he feels like he won't be able to stay there. Like he's being chased out, like chased away. Like the bull and the lion in there, like represent his like unrealized fears and unrealized potential in the world. And it's funny we mentioned the Fool, because after the World, and you go back to the start of the tarot, you arrive back at the Fool, which is the beginning of the grand cycle. It feels like he might just be at the end of one of the larger cycles in his life as well. And when he looks at love, the Two of Pentacles is showing up saying this might not be his priority. This might not be something. When he picks it up, he feels extra burden maybe, or extra responsibility. He's a type of guy, though, that I think he makes the best do with whatever he's been given. Like, this is a good person to hang around. This is a self-actualized person, a nice person to be with. But it's almost like it's got that feeling where not having to start again, but like having to refresh the whole situation. I don't know. I'm just picturing like an estate sale, like where like there's furniture like galore coming. Nobody uses it. Nobody, and it's just sitting there gathering dust. I think that this person's intentions when it comes to love might be gathering a little bit of dust. They might have been like on the boat too long. So let's pull an oracle card on this one, because I think this guy's world is changing. So he's having to adjust. Hopefully he remembers to prioritize love and bring it with him, because it is. You don't want to go out on a bad note when it comes to the larger cycles in life and being like, well, are you going to slip back into an old pattern? Or are you going to, and I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about him. Is he going to slip back into an old pattern? Or is he going to start to come correct? Start avoiding the fool, right? Because you think about it, the fool is next. You go back to the start, and other than the fool, who's the most foolish character in the whole deck? Is the Two of Pentacles. All right? So here's your oracle. Re-energize in the natural world. Let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. Basically saying to you, if you really want to know, horse has mouth. Go to the horse's mouth on this one and see where his priorities are. You don't have to ask him directly, use your subtle magic, your beauty, your wit, your charm, your cunning, and find out, how much of a priority am I here, right? So you could do that. That's something we could all drink from that fountain. All right. Welcome to the new people that are arriving. I'll let you know I'm completely overwhelmed. We'll run back today because the price is right. It's been absolutely free for the people. I'm guessing you're a fire, moon, or rising of air. Yeah, that's me. Rising or air, but I'm mostly guessing you're fire, sun, moon, rising. I'm water, sun, water, moon, earth, rising. I see a Taurus, Mars rising. I see trouble on the way. Just kidding, Taurus Mars. Tars Mars, the gentle. We've got Mars bars in our cars and the coconuts at the bar. Moon in Cancer, hey, the stars shine bright. Late at night, deep in the heart of Texas. Welcome to Moon Cancer. Mina, I see you in the chat room, Mina. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, showing up. We've been doing Oracle cards in mini, not many like in number or frequency, but mini as they're little. That's a little teeny tiny ones. We're like, instead of a box of a dozen donuts, we're giving you all little donut bits for everybody. And that's kind of what it is. All right. I walked away from him when I haven't talked most recently. Yeah, it was something really foolish, I feel like. In Texas. Yeah, that's where all my exes live, in Texas. All right. Thanks, Danielle. Kisses, JG. Kisses for kisses, JG. You're next on the list. Post your question, kisses. And then Edith, you better get ready if you're still here. Then I'll just update the list for everybody. And forgive me if I say your name right. And if I've left you out, make sure you jump at me right away so I can add you at the end. It's the way I do business here when tarot readings are free. It's the best. Okay, so it goes Edith. Kisses, Edith, Your Majesty. Ice Queen. Purple, Lover. Taurus, Moon. Ange, Love. Farheen, Sunny Girl. Jerica, Cat 13. Taurus, Moon. Moon in Cancer. And Mina. Hi, Mina. Welcome, Mina. That is foolish. So we were right out the very fooling around. I didn't want to say fooling around because I'm not the kind of people that comes and wrecks people's lives with that kind of crap. The most recent ex of his life. There comes a point in time where people, they don't prioritize sex as the first instinctual thing anymore. And until you've gotten that point, certain people will always be ruled by their genitalia, especially a Scorpio. But then the lessons come. The mistakes are made and the lessons come. Do I have fire in my chart? Actually, I have like 4 planets in Scorpio. I think I might have something in Sagittarius. I think I might have 1 planet in fire. I don't know what it is. It's been so long. And it's the new age. My astrology doesn't even matter because I'm at being, not being. Being, not being. But astrology is a great gate that I think everybody should pass through, especially when we're passing through it as a planet. One of the big markers. Having coffee in the age. We're having coffee in the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Ba-da-ba-da. Get your Starbucks on. This is the original lyrics to that song. Instead of the dawning, it was we're having coffee. well, that was supposed to come next because it's the dawn, and then you get up and you have coffee, right? Oh yeah, yeah. I was showing everybody the Mook Jasper, Ange. So Kisses JG, I don't think is here anymore. We're gonna move on. See if Edith is here. Go ahead and drop your bombs, Edith. The Mookite, Mook Jasper, comes from Australia. Is an inspiring stone. Excellent, excellent. It's just excellent. It's just absolutely excellent. Excellent for artists and writers. Helps one balance the eternal and external acceptance of change. It helps with living meditation, where one makes a meditation of anything one does, even in the sack. All right. Oh yeah, and the clicking you hear I also try to rock some hematite while I'm going on. Jesus, yeah, especially the ones born on the cusp. Jesus, it's like talk about your fractured butthole. It's fractured butthole, which means it's like kind of broken but not completely. It's fractured butthole. All right, Edith. Second call for Edith. And we'll just we'll just group to that. Good, 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 good. Well, Edith was here and she was chilling. Then she left. She was like the only moderator of the day. All right. So there's Kisses. There's Edith. Hi, Sun Limon. Sun Limon. Sun Limon. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. Please correct me, Sun Limon. I've added you to the bottom of the list. You kind of caught us at a mini intermission where we're trying to catch up with people and no one's showing up for their readings. That's the people that are down on the list. They love that. The people that are up on the list and they miss their turn, they hate that. Okay. Yeah, just converse because we don't take the shit so seriously around here. It's like, oh my God, it's romance, it's life, it's love, it's my path, and I'm so into me. And I'm the biggest narcissist of them all. Don't get me wrong, but it's good to come to a place where we become aware of it, and was like, why are we asking? We came for a tarot reading. What we got was a bit of a message, and we woke up a little bit more, even not just to the politics or the crap or the weird shit that's going on in our world, but inside of us. Yeah, it's very good. Oh, it's all good. I got a handle. I got a handle of it. Unless we get bots or trolls coming in, we're good. If bots or trolls come in, I have to go in and get rid of them. But we've been pretty safe. Our corner of the matrix is like protected by like matrix angels. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Your Majesty, if you're here, Your Majesty, please post your question. Looking for either Your Majesty or Ice Queen right now, and I'll update the list for those of you good people watching at home, or if you're in your car or doing whatever you're doing. It goes Your Majesty, Ice Queen, Purple, Taurus, Angela, Farheen, Sunny Girl, Jerica, Cat 13, Taurus Moon, Moon and Cancer, Mina, and Samliman. It's like that Mina, Mimon Moon. Mina Moon, Limon Mon, hey Mon, we in the sunshine Mon. Okay. So looking for Your Majesty or Ice Queen, and these people like they just come through, and I just write their name down and go to the next reading. So I can't even guarantee that they'll be here even. So yeah, and that's why we're doing the oracles today. I was so happy just to do something new. Okay. I have a straight up career, work, living place question. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Because neither of the... Oh, there's Your Majesty. Okay, Your Majesty. I feel awesome saying that. Your Majesty. Yes, yes, receive the power and the glory, Your Majesty. I want you to have it. I want you to take it. I want you to take it and do what you can with it. Does Scorpio have any regrets on what he's done in regards to me? Coulda, woulda, shouldas. I was in the right place, but it could have been the wrong time. I was in the right space, but it could have been the wrong line. Let's see. Let's see. Does Scorpio have any regrets on what they've done to Your Majesty? Does any regret? Does Scorpio have any regrets? All right. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with the Scorpio. Six of Swords. Yeah. Turn me in the shallow water before I get too deep. There was an issue over the truth. And this guy is a bit of a... This guy, I'm really not liking this energy. A lie and a cover-up. And then the truth is being revealed. It's like, this person didn't do very nice by you, did he? This person, like, pulled one over on you. It's like pulled your hockey sweater over top of your head and started punching you, and you couldn't fight back. That's the feeling I get from this. And it was due to a truth situation where it was like, it's always the cover-up that gets you. Take it from any politician. It's always the cover-up that gets you. It's a lie after the lie after the lie after the lie. So, but I don't think the seeds of this particular evil deed have come to maturity yet, which is why I don't really get the coulda, shoulda, woulda part. It's almost like this person is still on the run, or trying to cover it up, or trying to get away from the truth. Does that make sense? But what they're going to end up actually doing is steering their boat right back into the truth. So I do think that there's regret. It just hasn't come yet. Make sense? Questions? Thoughts? Questions? Concerns? Your Majesty? This person is still in a fight or flight escape kind of mode. And your oracle card for today is Cross the Bridge of Happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotion. The sooner you forget about this guy, the better off you're going to be. The more vibrant your life is going to become. Look at the house is turning into the tree, or is the tree turning into the house? We don't really know right now. You're watching Treehouse, right? Cross the bridge of happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotions. Sometimes we just have to put a cork in it. We have to stop the fizzy bubbly from bubbling over. When it comes to where we spend our time thinking about past mistakes, regrets, coulda, woulda, shouldas in relationships on both sides. So you know the truth of what happened. Cross with the light of that truth. You know, enter the universal laws of. You can steer that. I was just about to say forgiveness. When it comes to, but what he did to you is not very nice. It's pretty ugly, and a sticky energy. It's why it's underneath the boat. But this is about your journey now. This is about your healing now. This is about your path. So the bridge is right in front of you. Forgive this person in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, if you're ready for that. And then you flip the switch on it. Everything will get better for you, Your Majesty, if you do that. Okay? Lots of love. You need it. Our heart goes out. We put our hearts in the right place. All right, we got some new people came into the chat room, and I appreciate your patronage because the price is right. It's absolutely free tarot readings. We're having a time. We're having a blast. You know, hopefully the tarot reader is going to last. It's a bit of a marathon rather than a sprint. I might give you a reading, or I might give you a hint. All right. Enough of that shit. 10 of Cups. So I got your name down here, 10 of Cups. And who's that? Nikwa B TVs. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. Hi, Nikwa B. Nikwa. It's probably Nikwa. Nikwa B T. Nikwa B's TV. Welcome, Nikwa. We had Kiana earlier. Now we have a Nikwa. Not Aniqua, just Nikwa B's TV. Hi, welcome, Nikwa. Good to have you on the program. Don't worry, I haze everybody that way. And the Ice Queen. You missed your turn, Ice Queen. You're silly. You're silly. Oh, no, you didn't. Ice Queen's here. What's up, Ice Queen? What's up, Ice Queen? Well, I'll just update the list for everybody that's watching. So after Ice Queen, it's going to be purple. So get ready, purple. I think that's Purple Love or Purple Soul. The big purple people eater. Taurus, Moon, Ange Love, Farheen, Sunny Girl, Jerica, Cap 13, Taurus Moon, Moon in Cancer, Mina, Sun Liman, 10 of Cups, and Nikwa's Bees TV. It's the bees' knees. It's the cots pajamas. All right, here we go. Ice Queen says, what's coming towards me in love in the upcoming week? Oh, God, hopefully good stuff. It's like the height of summer. We just passed solstice now. We're in such a beautiful part of the calendar. For those of you watching from North America, oh, God, get yourself out there. Show a little skin. Check out a little skin. Just be in that beautiful summer energy. 3 of Wands. Oh, a carved spirit made manifest. And we've got number 15, the big dirty himself. The big dirty devil. What's he doing there? Could be a Capricorn coming towards you in life. Feel like he's sailing on a ship straight towards you. Maybe he hasn't seen you yet. Three of Wands, what are you making happening? Take a look at your calendar, the plans you're making, the plans you're breaking, the plans that you wish you hadn't made and are now mistaking. Maybe I see you dipping out on an event or dipping out on someone or just deciding a previous like verbal agreement was not worth it, maybe to meet up or meet this person. Or you could be getting red flags from somebody at this time, but you're trying to look past it. I know that sounds weird, and I don't put no judgment. I don't put that on you to do that, but sometimes that can happen in our subconscious where we ignore red flags when it comes to love, and then we jump too far too fast, right? Or the reverse could be true because we're a very being not being channel. The that you see a red flag and you immediately run without kind of being like, is this for real? Like, am I being investigative enough here? Am I asking enough questions? Do I really want to know? So I see you kind of in a bit of a contract with somebody. Maybe somebody's like expects you to do something with them and then maybe you dip out. Or maybe somebody dips out on you and you're expecting to do something with them. But either way, I see like a powerful figure coming in, and I see like you're going to be in a position where you're going to be reminded of the proper mood, the best headspace to be in when you're out and about and when you're talking to potential suitors, men you're interested in, things like that. Keep your mood and your motivation and your good energy up. It's important to do all those things like drinking a 12,000 volt bolt of coffee. Keep your energy high, keep it moving, stay attractive, stay, I want to say the center of attention, but you know what I'm saying as far as that, because if you're attracting lovers and love into your life, it's like the universe wants you to shine. The universe wants you to shine outwardly. So outward can be attracted to inward, and it can get processed into, relationships and things and life paths that are useful to us, sort of thing. Okay? It could be a Capricorn. Basically, a Capricorn. Basically, what we're saying here. So you see how this channel operates on two levels. We're very introspective, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, that's the nuts and bolts of it. Potential for a Capricorn to come in. The time for romance has come. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? You gotta be kidding me. The time for romance has come. It could be a big week for you. These oracle cards have got some pop this afternoon. Set it as an opportunity. Set it. See it. Not set it. See it. See it an opportunity for a radiant life. The time for romance has come. So, and you know what's funny? Because this number 15, Major Arcana, they call it the devil, that's my marriage card. That's my marriage card, and that's fantastic. So you never know when it comes to love and romance. You might be meeting somebody, or you might be deepening feelings with somebody that's leading down to more contractual, romantic, emotional, obligational paths. So that's kind of interesting. I like that energy. For you. For you, not for me. Not for me. Okay. Good stuff. Ramadan Dan Dada. Welcome to the program, Ramadan Dan Dada. Ramadan Dan. Update the list. Purple love connection. Purple love face. Purple people eater is up next. I'm sorry I couldn't remember Purple's full name, but maybe it's that Ninja Turtle. Purple Ninja Turtle. Okay, and then Taurus Moon, Angela, Farheen, Sunny Girl, Jerica, Cap 13, Taurus Moon, Moon in Cancer, Mina, Sun, Liman, 10 of Cups, Nikwa, and now Ramanandana. Thanks for arriving in a sequence that makes it fun to read the list. I know you guys didn't do that on purpose, but it's good when it happens that way. So, if Purple or Taurus Moon is in the chat room, it is time now to post your question. Welcome, 10 of Cups. Thanks for the like. Appreciate that. Nico Bees TV says, I need my reading. Going through so much. Okay, well, we asked just a little bit of time. We just need a little bit of time. All right. It's like, we promise we'll get you the lithium, Greta. We just have to spend about 6 years mining it. Purple Love Child is here. That is fantastic news. Go ahead and post Purple Love Child. Thanks for staying with the program, I guess. People can click in and they can start feeding their kitty and all that stuff. Should I continue my YouTube lives? What's the outcome if I do? Thank you very much. Can I be super narcissistic right now and talk about myself, Purple Love Child? I'm not going to do that. But it led me to a thought. And that thought is a question, of course, because most people that philosophize, most thoughts are already in the form of a question. And it's like, what do you want the time that you spend on YouTube, what do you want it to achieve? And then ask yourself, what is it currently achieving now? Okay, right? Because it's a continuation. It's like anything, if you stop, it stops. There is no separation between you and the YouTube channel. You are the YouTube channel. It's like potter and pot, like way back when the old scriptures and stuff used to talk about the potter and the pot being one. And it's like, you can't, there's a part of the potter in the pot. So the YouTube channel is you, and you are the YouTube channel. You can choose not to do YouTube, and then you will no longer have that part of you if you decide to quit. If you continue with the YouTube channel, it will continue to be a part of you. Okay? But we'll ask the cards here. Show us the outcome. You're evaluating a lot of things, I feel like. How much time am I investing? The Hermit card is here. Jeez, that's good. And the Two of Swords. Yeah. If it's an issue of time, like time versus value, ask what do you value? If you're able to get the most out of it. And if it doesn't feel as rewarding for the time that you're putting in, you may decide that, that's enough. I'm not doing it. But the great thing about a YouTube channel, and let me talk about myself now, the narcissist that I truly am, I leave this thing alone for months on end. And then there's times where I get back in, mostly because I want to reconnect with the people that I've read for years. But at the same time, it gives it an opportunity to grow. It's like coming in and checking on a plant, being like, I know you're an independent little plant, right? I'm coming here to water you and sing you a song and deadhead you and take the the old flowers off so you can have new flowers. That's the beauty of the Matrix, is because you never know what's going to happen. You sit down in a pub, you turn on a live stream, you go for a cruise, go for a drive. In the realm of infinite potentiality, which is what we were always in it, you never know what's going to happen. Right? So it'd be like switching out a light switch. It's not like that you switch it out and the light switch is broken and the light's not going to come back on. You can return to it at any point in time. But it's the Hermit's really asking you to not reassess, but maybe just assess your values and your motivations. What is it that you value in doing it? And if that doesn't align with even, the hours in the day, like you not having enough time, then you can pull the plug. Doesn't mean it has to be forever. It just means you're pulling the plug. You're getting the boat out of the water for a little while and you're taking it back to the cabin. And the boat is the metaphor for, your message to the world, right? It doesn't always have to be out there on display. And if you want to do YouTube, your expectations have to align with your values, or it won't be valuable. Let's say, I don't even want to use the word profitable, but valuable, right? Think about it. We're like speaking into the matrix. When we do our YouTube channels, we're speaking into the matrix, and God only knows, like, these transmissions could be around for tens of thousands of years. So if you got a message for the world, say it. Don't spray it. Just teasing you, okay? The lowest within you awakes. You are a master in light on high. Yes, I think you are a VIP to the enlightened, spiritually awakening community, and you should continue to push out your message, even if that message is nothing to do with anything esoteric. Maybe you're showing people the proper way to comb a cat. Go out there and do it and be you, because the world needs that. And maybe the people that are trying to figure us out 30,000 years from now will need a little of you. Okay, Purple Love Child? Lots of love. Love is love. Love, love, love. Bringing in the lerv. All right. It's good stuff. Let me update the list for everybody. I would like for Taurus Moon and Ange Love to be ready. Taurus Moon, if you're still here, please go ahead and post. Then Farheen, Sunny Girl, Jerica, Cat 13, Taurus Moon, Moon and Cancer, Mina, Sun, Limon, Ten of Cups, Niqua, and Ramadan, Ramadan. How are you, Ramadan? Ramadana, not just Ramadan, Ramadana. Yes. And the Miss of Spain. Welcome, Miss of Spain. Are you Miss Spain 2022? Is that you, Miss Spain 2022? If it is, I'll hit you up with my email. If this is really Miss Spain 2022, I'll hit you with my email. I only date the supermodels. Okay. Is that shallow of me? Probably not. It's just a preference. No judgment here. I don't judge people, so I don't take none either. Okay. That's Confessions from the Dark Side of the Forest. I'm good, thanks. That's good. We're just asking for Taurus Moon or Ange Love to Taurus Mars. Not Taurus Mars. It's Taurus Moon's turn. I had Taurus Moon. I had Taurus Mars. Sorry, Taurus Mars. It's Taurus Moon I'm looking for. You're up pretty quick though. So let's ask for Ange Love and Farheen to be here. Sorry, Taurus Mars. Taurus Mars. You can't hear me. Yeah, I know, because I fumble with my words a lot. But can people actually hear me? Or am I really quiet? A little feedback. That'd be good. Thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing. Just kidding. Farheen, if you're here. Ange Love, if you're here. There's Ange Love. Spirit message, just nice to connect. Okay, what I'll do for you, Ange Love, is I'll pull you a straight up oracle. And because this is going into the archives as an unboxing video for this deck, I'm going to read for you from the book, okay? Which is like, nobody gets that. Hi, Empress. To conform is to die inside. Let's see what that means. Wow. Be brave and be yourself. What number is that? It's a 16, so that's a 7. Cool number. Cool. We're just taking it cool. We're taking it easy. Oh. Make sure your volume's on there, Taurus Mars. Here you go, Ange Love. Conforming can be a positive. Wow, the syntax of this book is not good. I don't know. There's a poor editor maybe. So just keep that in mind for the people that were watching the unboxing. I was like, I love this deck, but now that I'm in the book, I'm like, wow. Conforming can be positive in certain situations. For example, when someone conforms out of politeness. This card has a warning for you, however. To live means to bravely follow your own path. Following the paths of others means, in a sense, dying, withering inside. You merely exist on the paths of others, but you cannot live. You will find the light of your own life only on your own soul path. Recognize and acknowledge your lies and errors. It is a mistake to believe that you can please everyone and follow their wishes. It is impossible. You have been dazzled by the bright kaleidoscope of colors of those who rob you of your strength and your light, and you have lost yourself in them. You have conformed as a chameleon would, and you are making their resonances and opinions your own. It is time to realize this and learn how to say no. It is time to have only your own colors in your life, to feel only your own happiness, to let your own light shine out. Inner life or inner death, which do you want, and who are you? It is now the time to rebel, start a revolution, free yourself from your lower negative energies, and decide who you want to be. The moment has also come to share this with the world and those around you. Do not hesitate any longer. Your soul is speaking to you. Listen to your heart, to your feelings, and listen to your own truth. Your helpers for the next 21 days are as follows, Ange Love. Your power animal is tiger. Your power oil is tea tree. Your power crystal is white agate, or the peace agate, agate. I get it. And the number is 7. Obviously, we said 7, and the number is 7. All right? Ange. Won't pry in. We don't know. We can't know what it's all about. But I want to wish you luck with it. If these are people in your vibe or people in your place, or just something you're going through where you're like continue having to like raise your energy, get good at it, treat it like workouts. The more you do it, the easier it gets, kind of thing. All right. Thanks, Ange Love. Do we miss anybody? I'm going to ask for Farheen or Sunny Girl. Either one of you guys is still here. It's time to post your question. You're welcome. I feel really connected there because my sinuses begin to run. So that was good connective reading, actually. I think that resonated. I think that was just a card, and the message from the book was what it needed to be. Probably better. Still a gypsy here. Makes me happy and resonates. Go good. Thanks, Ange. Appreciate it. All right. Second call for Farheen or Sunny Girl. Oh, Sunny Girl's here. I see Sunny Girl in the chat. Whew. What can we do? What can you do when you live in a shoe? Move to a boot and get laced. No, not yet, Mrs. Spain. I'll update the list once I have a drink of nectar. All right. I don't think I'm on mute. No, definitely not on mute. That's good. So here's the list as the crow flies. It goes Farheen, Sunny Girl, Jerica, Cap 13, Taurus Moon, Taurus Mars, Moon in Cancer. Taurus went out for some reason. Taurus Mars. Yeah, we got Gemini in the house. Mina, Sun Lima, Ten of Cups, Nikwa, Rananda, and then Miss Spain 2022. And Empress. And Miss Spain, just hit me. If you are Miss Spain 2022, just hit me up in the comment section. I'll send you an email because maybe we could hang out. That'd be cool. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Your audio went out. Okay, so last call for Sunny Girl. I think Farheen probably had to go. Was Jericho or Cap 13 in the room? You ladies, get ready. Sorry, I don't mean to assume your gender. My preferred pronoun is dude. All right. And then Moon in Cancer. Mars in Cancer, not Mars. Taurus, Mars, and then Moon in Cancer. All righty. That's that point of the show. Oh, Sunny Girl finally rolls around. Is gonna slip in for a reading. Yeah, I see how this works. Please post your question, Sunny Girl. We've been waiting. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just hold on a second, Jerica. I think you're going to be up right after Sunny here. All right. May I ask, what's up with these two men in my life, B and A? Why would you put them out of sequence like that? Right? One's name starts with B and the other's name starts with A, but then when you post their initials in the chat, you put them out of sequence? It sounds like Mr. B is a little bit more to your liking than Mr. A, because you just did that unconsciously, right? Most people would go A, B if there was like no thing there. But the fact that B is first, to me, it says a lot about where your mind and your energies are, right? Not sure why they're in your life. Oh, okay. It's up to Mr. B. Somebody's stirring up the pot. Wow. Yeah. Are these people in your work life? Because I'm seeing like I would be staying away from both of these people. Wherever they are currently in their energy, you can be cool towards them, but I wouldn't get involved in their shtick, their stuff, right? I would not want to be a part of that, especially that Five of Swords, the B guy. What is the B guy doing? He's a power guy. He makes power moves. He's just got it going on. And I think that Mr. A is a little bit defensive, a little bit maybe, I don't know, going through issues of self-security, things of that nature. be wary of interacting with either of these guys right now in their current energies. Okay? Did that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. All right, and your oracle card, Sunny Girl. You're an oracle card, Sunny Girl. Release your creative energies. Make use of them in your life. Not to create. Make use of these guys in your life. What can you do to make use of these guys? Hey? Not manipulative in like an abusive or steezy, creepy kind of way. But how can these people provide you with something simpler, that doesn't hurt anything? Ask yourself those silly little questions, and maybe you can find a way to circumnavigate some of the things that they're portraying and actually learn something, create something, because it is about creative energies, right? That sort of thing. Yeah, you create designs. Oh, look at you. Good stuff. Yeah. Create things, create designs online. Cool. That's pretty. Yeah. Am I still on the list? Indigenous Beauty. Did you not get a read? Did you miss your reading yesterday? Okay, thanks, Sunny Girl. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, drive through. Thank you, drive through. Drive on, drive in, drive through. Okay. All right, hey then. All right, I didn't see from Farheen. Jerica can go ahead and post. We'll put Indigenous Beauty on the list. Hi, Indigenous Beauty. Indigenous Beauty. You're a real super cutie. And I wish someday you would fly by. All right. No, I didn't. No. Well, you must have missed your turn because you're not on my most wanted list. But you might as well be. I got you on the back of the list today, Indigenous Beauty. If we don't get to you today, but I'm sure we will, as long as it times out. If it does not time out for you today, you're going on my VIP and most wanted list. Okay, Jericho or Cat 13. I had a second call for Jericho or Cat 13. Then it will be Taurus Mars, then Moon in Cancer, then Mira, Sun Limon, Ten of Cups, Nikwa Bees, TV, Ramadana. Then we have Miss Spain 2022. She must be a cutie. All right. Then Empress, then Indigenous Beauty. That's all good. Hi. Yeah, that's all. That's all. We can do it. We're good night. Hello, Jarrett. True Intentions, and what he wants in regards to this connection. Hey, Patty Garrett. That's what I used to call you. They tell me they want me, but I hear they got you and made you a lawman with a badge made of silver. Paid you some money to sell them my blood. Okay. Sorry, I had to get that out. Jerica is Nirvana. We read, I think, did we not read for this Jared clown yesterday? Character clown, sorry. Lover. Adonis. Whatever you want to call him. All right. True Intentions. The lines of the communication need to be opened up. It's tough to read because this person is kind of like clever or covert over intentions to begin with. So to get true intentions is a little bit different. He should be expressing them. Take this guy's word for what it is. If he tells you black is black and white is white, that's what he means. The cards are wanting me to urge to you that there's nothing subliminal going on with this. Like if he tells you what communicating, not communicating, if he's not communicating, straight up and down, that means he does not want to communicate. When he starts communicating, it's usually he will be very clear about telling you what he wants, right? So maybe you have to be more specific with this person in order to receive the information that you are looking for. And I think that there's like a quickening to this. It's like somebody's wanting to pick up the pace in this connection. They're wanting to either see you more frequently or you want to see them more frequently. And it's kind of like about trying to figure out how to make that happen and how much is too much, right? How much paprika is too much paprika, right? He won't leave you alone. What do you mean he won't leave you alone? He won't leave me alone. That's kind of interesting. And then he's been calling you like 10 times. So that explains the Eight of Wands being there. He's trying to call you 10 times. So obviously he wants to talk. He wants to talk. So looking to hash things out. I don't know about an apology. The cards aren't showing if you would receive that or any apologies. But the King of Cups is usually guilty of trying to figure things out, like wanting to understand it better. And maybe he's not able to do that without speaking with you. So, when he wants to talk, I would listen to this person and listen to every word at face value. And if you hear contradictions in the things he's telling you, then call it out. Then absolutely call it out. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. A wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. Well, that's pretty interesting. Maybe you're a catch yourself, Jerica. Maybe this guy is really like, uh-oh, I screwed up. But it says something entirely new awaits you. So what could that be? Maybe you're like getting a new car. Maybe you're going on vacation. Maybe you're, some kind of really amazing surprise is about to hit you out of left field. It could be unexpected money. It could be, something that allows you to feel a little bit more comfortable. So that's pretty nice. Interesting, Jerica. Are you going to make them wait? Are you going to make them wait? I repeat myself. Are you going to make them wait? Right? Talk to the guy. Listen to everything he says and take it in 100%. Okay? All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. All right, Sunny Girl. I saw you there. We got Jerica in. Thanks, Jerica. Hopefully that reading resonated for you. We've yet to speak to... Cat 13. Was this the one we read for with the third party yesterday? Oh, yeah. Make him wait. I'd hear him out, though. Couldn't hurt for a little bit of closure. If the begging starts, shut that off. But if you want to get the phone calls to stop, sometimes, having that final conversation is a good thing to do. Then it gets it over with, right? It makes sense. Okay. The Eight of Wands there up for communication. You're welcome, Jerica. Cat 13 and Taurus Mars. Cat 13 and Taurus Mars. Sunny Girl, I used these cards. These tarot cards. Same cards. Everybody's been getting the same cards, I think. Unless I picked up a deck by accident. It's been known to happen. Taurus Mars, then Moon in Cancer, then Mina, Sun Limon, Ten of Cups, Nikwa Bees TV, Madonna. When we have Miss Spain 2022, Empress, and Indigenous Beauty. Hi, Indigenous Beauty. All right. Yeah, I feel like that energy is fresh. Like we might have just read for that the other day. That same person. But I let go of the readings as soon as they're done, so I'm not 100% sure. Always. All right. Waiting for Cat 13 or Taurus Mars to post. Now I can see now all the way down into Texas. The Moon in Cancer is getting ready. It's going to be a time. It's going to be wild. All right. You're welcome, Jerica. Who's got the fingers in the cookie jar? Who has the fingers in the cookie jar? There's Taurus Mars. Hi, Taurus Mars. Thank you for being here. Thanks for your patience. I don't know what happened with the audio. I think it could have been a Gemini in the room. Is KT the Aquarius secretly jealous of me? Or a snake? A wolf in sheep's clothing? She's a friend of mine, but I have uncertainty. Let's see if we see any jealousy. Let's see if we can see any jealousy. And tomorrow we can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. Oh, I wish I could remember that song. But it goes like, hey, jealousy. Tomorrow we can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. You can see I'm no shape for driving. Deirdre, hi Deirdre. Lots of love. Kisses for Deirdre. Okay, Taurus Mars, we're asking about KT the Aquarius. Is KT the Aquarius jealous of Taurus Mars? Okay, she's a friend. She's a friend. Let's take a look. All right, KT, would the real KT please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Oh, hello, priest. Okay, here we go. We got the Chariot and the Sun. This is really nice. You can trust it till you can't trust it anymore. That's pretty much the vibe of the Chariot. It's like worthy, get you to point A to point B. Where I feel like we got horsies going on here, 3 of them. I feel like this is their metaphors right now. The horsies are metaphors for your thoughts. If you kind of are in a point where it's like you question motivations, it could be that you're not getting what you want out of the friendship, right? Or maybe the other person, maybe KT is not getting exactly what they want out of the friendship, and consciously, subconsciously, they're trying to tweak it. They're trying to make it, maybe more towards a place where it can be more, what do they call that, mutually satisfying in the friendship, right? Just there's times change. One friend puts his arm out and a leg out for the other, and a little time goes by, and then the other friend reciprocates, kind of thing. I wouldn't overthink this. If you're wondering if your friend is truly a friend, don't try and interject in any way. Just be the, what do they call that? The absent witness. Just make sure you're very observant over the things that she's doing and saying. And if that does not sit well with you, then you got to pull your Chariot. With this friendship, it's like you can't be half in or you can't be half out. But I see the Sun card being there, so I see this friendship as like continuing on in a good path, so to speak, and that you yourself are probably overthinking this. Your uncertainty, right? But you can't trust it. You can trust it till you can't trust it anymore. So if this person destroys themselves along the way in trying to cover something up, or doing like anything like wolfy in sheep's clothing type stuff, like you said, or anything snaky, then time reveals that, right? If you feel uncertain, just don't invest anything more than your time. It could be a mystery for you. You could actually enjoy being around her more often if you're actually trying to figure her out. But don't let it keep you up at night or give you sour grapes. It's just about who you choose to surround yourself with. If she no longer fits the bill, because that should be one of your main lists of things that you've got going on, is like, these are the kind of people I want to be around. These are the kind of people that I don't want to be around. And then evaluate her with pen and paper that way. Don't worry, it's not judgmental. It's just, does it align with your values? All right. So here's your oracle for the thing right now as well. Taurus Mars. And you've got this one called The Time Is Right. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Time Is Right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. Right? Do you. Do what's best for you. And then, if she falls in line with, if she shows up while you're living your best life, if she's like a part of that and kind of in that same space, and you feel good talking to her about the things that you guys are doing to make your best life, if she's jealous, she'll self-sabotage. If she's not, then this is great. You build more. But either way, you're safe. Okay? Because the time is right. You live in your light. All right, Taurus Mars? That's what we need to hear. That's good cards, though. Hey, like, double check that out. Do a rewind. Chariot Sun. I think this person's all right. All right? Okay, I'll update the list for everybody. Because I see we got some new people in the thing. I'll update the list. Moon and Cancer can go ahead and post your question. Then Mina, then Sun Limon, 10 of Cups, Nico B's TV, Raw Madonna, Miss Spain 2022, Empress, Indigenous Baby. I see Deirdre's back. Hi, Deirdre. Deirdre. Okay, Kayla. Kayla, the new sub. Welcome, Kayla. Your costume is over there. Just kidding. Just kidding, Kayla. Welcome to the program. We're a fun bunch of people. And the Magic Cup of Tarot. Magic Cusp Tarot. Yes, please do. Always read for the cusps. If you're a tarot, please read for them. They don't get no attention. They don't get hardly any loving from the big, not cojones, those other people. Anyways, never mind. I'll get you written down here. Make sure everything's cool. Magic Cusp. Love the Magic Cusp. Puff the Magic Cusp. Puff, puff, puff. And then Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. Jasmine. And then we've got Kayla. Hi, Kayla. Welcome. Welcome, Kayla. And Ishika. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. Drop me a note, Ishika Azawa. Let me know if I'm even close with Ishika Azawa. All right. And if I'm not, then I do apologize. If I am, I don't apologize. Sorry, not sorry. Being, not being. Doing, not doing. Tarot reading, not tarot reading. I'll start tarot reading again. Did Moon in Cancer pass a question? Listen up. He's channeling with all. Listen up. Listen up. We're always channeling. We're always tuned in. It depends where your frequency is. Okay, that's great. Moon in Cancer, I'm ready for your post. And if I can't see, it means I have to go back. Missing. No, you haven't posted yet, silly. At least not that I can see. So thanks again, healers, students, light workers, you filthy gypsies out there, kings and queens, people doing it upright every day. Thanks for tuning in to our little corner of the matrix where we make it happen. What is it, you may ask? Well, it's nothing at all. My name is Nobody, and I'm your host, and we're just out here doing it. All right. Hi, Mariah. What is this Aquarius guy feels about me when we meet, and when should I actually meet and where? Because I think that pick a card reading resonated. I need more deets. Really? Can I be added? I'm new. Just now? What pick a card? What pick a card reading? Can I? Yeah, you can. Just Mariah. All right. Gotta love that. Okay. Moon in Cancer. I think Moon in Cancer might be MIA. Final boarding call for Moon in Cancer to post all the way down there in Texas, USA. All right. Now I'll update the list. Mina, are you here, Mina or Sun Limon? If Mina or Sun Limon is here, please let me know. Make your presence known in the chat room because this freight train is rolling on. We're rolling right along here. Remix. All right. Oh, and Kayla. Oh yeah, I got your name. I got Kayla's name written down. You guys gotta wait to post though. You gotta wait to post because I'm the host. I'm the host, and I'm like one person with two eyes. All right, that's all I can do. All right, Mina, Sun Limon. Angela, filthy, filthy, dirty, filthy, frickin' liberals. Just kidding. We all know you're clean people. We all know you like to keep it clean. Leave it fractured butthole. When it's broken but not quite broken, it's fractured butthole. All right. Alrighty. Okay, well, we're moving right along. I haven't heard from Moon in Cancer, Mina, Sun Limon. So how about the Ten of Cups? How about the Ten of Cups? Tarot Ten of Cups. Are you still here? Tarot Ten of Cups and Niqua Bees TV. It's the bee's knees. It's the cups pajamas. Broadcasting to your cottage all the way from the land of the Dalai Lama. All right. No, not yet. Not yet. I'll get you ready. Don't worry, the list is going by fast. Lots of people dropped out. So, a second and final boarding call for 10 of Cups or Niqua Bees TV. Yeah, I keep the list. I do it. I do the thing. OCD, better get cleaned up. Yep, better get cleaned up. Because it's coming. It's coming. Two becomes one, and so on and so forth. All right. So, how about Ramadana? Is Ramadana still here? And then I'm looking for Miss Spain 2022. Finally, somebody I can get behind. All right, just kidding. You know me. I'm a super shallow, cutthroat, narcissistic, shallow individual. Selfish, shallow individual. And I'm sorry, not sorry. Can I pose my question? Can I pose my question? All right. Miss Spain 2022. Let's go on down to Empress. I saw Empress in the room looking so lovely. I wonder if she's still here. Not Sun Gaia. Saruchi. Saruchi, baby. Put some Saruchi on it. All right. Miss of Spain. Welcome, Miss of Spain. Go ahead and post your question. Thanks for being here. After Miss of Spain, we're going to have Empress. Oh my God. Was like Moon and Cancer. You were like 7 people ago. And Ramadan. I probably went a little bit too fast. Magic Cup Tarot still here. Good. All right. So we have lists within lists. So it's going to go like this. It's going to go Miss Spain, Moon and Cancer, Ramadana. Okay. And then we'll get back to the main list. So if you haven't been read for, be patient. Go feed your kitty, your puppy, whatever you have to do. Miss of Spain says, will I get a new second job in the last week of this month? Okay, let's get that energy into the tarot for Miss of Spain 22. If you're already Miss of Spain, that's a pretty sweet gig. I don't know if you need a second job. Just kidding. Lots of love. Will Miss of Spain get a second job in the last week of this month? Let's have a look. Will there be work opportunities, a job for the Miss of Spain at the end of this month? Let's see what we got. Princess of Swords. It's good. It's good. And the Three of Wands. Yeah, I see you could be working. I could see you easily be working a second job by the end of this month. What about a third job? Huh? Weird enough, odd as that sounds. I see you picking between 3 different things, kind of working, not working, or possibly showing up to like a one-time gig. Almost is what I get. Like, I don't know if you work in events maybe or something of that nature, but I see you like being able to pick up work, but like it's like a one day only kind of thing. As far as getting that like second job offering, you may find yourself doing a couple like really part-time work, almost like freelance work is what I see with these cards here and all the freedom that's going on with this work. So it might be very part-time. You may find yourself being offered an opportunity of a job, but perhaps it's not quite the adequate amount of hours that you are actually looking for in a second job. And then you'll have a choice whether or not to take it or not. Okay, so that's what I see in regards to that. All right, Miss of Spain. Love your hairdo, by the way. You are a good looking lady. Gotta say, live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. That's right. No stress. If it doesn't happen, everything's going to be fine. You see the world through such a beautiful lens, I feel like, to have received this card. And being reminded to live playfully with a light heart. It's kind of like, you know what? This job better not be taxing anyway. Something that you love to do. If it's aligned with that, I could see it happening for you. As far as the timeline goes, I don't know. I see like 3rd week. Maybe you're working by next week. It won't be, maybe it'll be sooner than you think. Okay, lots of love. Thank you, Miss of Spain. All right, mooning right along to Moon and Cancer says, what's up for me in my career and living location? Big changes happened in February. Very stressful when I lost my job suddenly. Oh, have we got a big chat delay going on? Okay, no problem. Oh, that's a tough one. I wonder how far ahead I am of you guys. Maybe like a minute or 2. That'd be too crazy. I'll maybe give it some time. Try and keep you guys entertained while we're figuring it all out. All right. Because as I'm saying this, you're probably still listening to the end of the reading for Miss in Spain. So, let's do the time warp again. All right, let's go. What's up next for Moon in Cancer, please? We're looking for career and living location. What do you see, Tarot, for Moon in Cancer? Career and living location. 3 to 4 minutes. Wow. The world and the moon. Oh, okay. So the light of the moon. This has like some pretty airy, flighty type energies to it. I don't know. I kind of see you being in a little bit of a vulnerable place. You're grounded as always, which is good, but the circumstances are like forcing you further away than I think you would like to be. Oddly enough, so I see you going a fair distance, actually. And I get the feeling of quick moving energy with the world being paired up with the moon there. There's activity, there's spinning, there's moving, there's chasing, there's standing your ground. There's all of these things that are arriving. The cards are asking me to tell you to keep your chin up. In both instances, the Lady in the Moon and the Lady in the World card, they've got their chin up. So keep all notifications on, keep all systems running. It's saying when it comes to like your job search and your life search, and I'm like your living arrangement search, and I'm kind of partially empathizing right here too, because I'm just about in that stage as well. I'm very close to like that pin is going to drop, and it can be filled with a little bit of stress and anxiety. But Major Arcana here is saying that this is a major change. So make sure whatever you're changing into is perfect for you. Don't compromise right now. Okay, no comprehendo. Actually comprehendo, but no compromiso. Okay. So I see you grounded after a brief time of uncertainty, but it's showing that like once you move, like the danger will have passed or something will settle down. Like you'll have the comfort and peace that you've been looking for. Okay. All right. This is Awaken the Magic of Your Creativity, Moon in Cancer. This is a great image. This is a card number 3. It says, immerse yourself in the world of feelings. So put your emotional intelligence to the test. If you go to look at places to live, try and get into that heart space of feeling what the energy feels like there. Choosing what's right for you is purely a mental thing. But, when you're in that place, whether it be job or your apartment or your house or whatever, you have to feel comfortable in that energy, because if you don't, then you'll soon kick it out again and you'll be caught in a bit of a cycle. But I think this for you, as long as you're intuiting your way through this kind of major change and in the basic needs of, in real life application, you'll be fine. But you got to be in that space of, choosing what feels right, rather than, doing something as a matter of compromise or convenience. All right. So hopefully that makes sense for you. And thank you for bringing to the attention that the chat has fallen behind the video 3 to 4 minutes. God, YouTube stinks. It's stinky YouTube. How long? Because everybody's here. I see they're just coming up later. So the person I'm looking for right now is Ramadan, because I don't see Sunliman, I don't see Mina. Okay, I see some of the other people that are still here. So I'm looking for Ramadana. I'm looking for 10 of Cups. Okay, 10 of Cups. I'm just kind of making a list of the people that are still here out of the big list. 10 of Cups, I see you in there. Just be patient. You're up here in second place. Okay. There's Ramadana. Yeah, it says about 30 seconds behind on my end. So when we asked for Ramadana and like, oh, I'm here. I'm getting it. Must still be a Gemini in the room. So we've got Ramadana, 10 of Cups, Nikwa B if she's here. She's done. Then we have Empress, Indigenous Beauty, Kayla, the Magic Cusp, Jasmine, Kayla, Ishka, and just Mariah. All right. So that's going to be. So Ramadana says, how's Raymond feeling towards me after I wished him a happy birthday? Well, who wouldn't be happy about that? Hello, Elle. Welcome to the program. Good to see you again. Thanks. Did you get a reading last time? I think we were able to get a reading out Thank you so much, Elle. All right, that's good. You're the Gemini. Magic Cusp is the Gemini. Everybody, it's her. It's her. Get her. Get her. Tackle her down. Don't let the chat fall behind the video, please. I see. I see. That's all good. That's all. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. So let's get in and find out how Raymond is feeling for Ramadana after she wished him a happy birthday. The Queen of Swords is up here as well, and the Ten of Cups. That's good. Feeling connected. Do you have any plans to capitalize on wishing him a happy birthday? Do you want to deepen the conversation? The Queen of Swords is saying that part's up to you. You can extend the communication right now if you would like, because it was a nice well wish of a happy birthday, and it put him in a Ten of Cups energy, an energy of fulfillment. So that's good. But the cards are saying, what's the point of it all? With the Queen of Swords is in essence what the point of her sword is. What's the what's the point of it? What's the point of it? My preferred pronoun is dude. What is the point of it all, Queen of Swords? Like, why Ramadana? Doesn't matter how he's feeling if we can't communicate how he's feeling about it, right? So extend the communication is what the cards are saying. Just keep at it. A light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you now at every dark doorway. Okay? Remember, certainty and uncertainty, they attract each other, right? So the mystery that's being created here is sometimes of more value to you than like finding actually what is behind door number 2. Yeah, I would extend communication to this person because it seems as though the uncertainty has kind of clouded you up with some cyclical thinking and just like not a point of like real action. It shows us coming across as like being like somewhat passive. And maybe if you were to like inspire conversation, then you could get to know more about this Raymond's intentions and feelings and where he's at, how emotionally available he is, because I feel like that in your mind is important to you right now. But the Ten of Cups energy is here. It's saying it's really good energy between the two of you. But the Queen of Swords is saying, what's the point of it all? Right? What are you going to use this to do? Other than, back to the Ten of Cups energy, feeling fulfilled. Don't worry, you're protected right now in this time as well. So I'd say it's a good time to reach out in communication with this person. I would, call him. Give him a call. Right? Give him a text. Ask him if he wants to talk on the phone. Just call him. Hey, I think he'd be very receptive to a call from you, CERN. I had a friend just talking about that the other day. Actually, early. Sorry, Magic Cusp Tarot. You're a guy. I shouldn't be assuming gender in 2022. But do it. But do it. I identify as a big green tree. All right. Very stressful. Super stressed. Super stressful. Okay. 10 of Cups. Tarot. Is 10 of Cups Tarot still in the house? We're asking for 10 of Cups Tarot. Then we're asking for Nico B. I don't think Nico B is here anymore. She missed her turn. We read for Ramadan. So we're looking for 10 of Cups Tarot. Then Empress. Then Indigenous Beauty, Kayla. Magic Cusp, the guy. Jasmine, Kayla, Ishka, just Mariah. And sorry for my assumptions. We're about like 49 ladies to every 2 guys. It's kind of like our running ratio. So my apologies for the misrepresentation. Just Mira, I got you you're at the bottom of the list. You're in last place, Mira. Just Mira. I love you. I love you. But you've got to wait your turn. Hey, and some people are just like, I don't want to wait my turn. You're on there. You're on my list. Because your kiss is on my list. All right. 10 of Cups Tarot, third and final boarding call for 10 of Cups Tarot. We'll give this person just a minute or two. Oh, thanks, Moon and Cancer. I'm glad that it resonated for you. I see it being a fair distance. Something is just like getting further away, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Dudes love tarot as well. Hi V, welcome, welcome. All right, to my travel van. It's kind of creepy, so get out while you can. Okay, okay. Thank you. Drive through. Ten of Cups is gone. Empress, please post your question. I have a funny feeling Empress is still here. She never truly goes away. She's always here. And then after Empress, I'm going to ask Indigenous Beauty and Kayla to be ready. All right. Then our list goes Magic Cusp, Jasmine, Kayla, Ishka, Just Mira, and then V. Hi, V. Hi, V. Hi, V. Hi, V. Hi. Hi, V. Hi, V. Hi, V. Hi. Hi, V. Hi, V. Hi, V. All right, Empress. Thanks for the question. Oh, thanks, Moon and Cancer. Yeah, one of these days when we're having a slow night, I'll hit that blue button for you, and we'll send kisses through the matrix back and forth. It'll be grand. What's coming? What kind of mood is Empress in? Oh my God, where did that come from? Oh, I want to know more. Where did it come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Maybe Empress has got a little bit of that sweet love and emotion. What's going on? Sweet love and emotion. Sweet tooth, sweetness, sweetie, sweets. What's with the sweets, Empress? Every Empress needs an emperor. So, what's the emperor up to these days? He's out gallivanting around, run around like a kind of a somebody looking for their tail. It's like the kitty that lost his tail. You just never find it. It's always in the last place you look. Empress, what did you lose? What are you looking for? The Emperor is here saying, we're on a life is what you make it path, but it's never that simple. But have you done the work to investigate that if it is actually true and if it actually works? Because it's there. Something's waiting, like knocking at your door. I'm not sure if it's like a robot inside an Amazon package or something, but like something's at your doorstep kind of jumping around. Metaphorically. Like not like a jumping Amazon package with a robot inside. But something's waiting for you to like let it in. I see messages incoming in the next little while. Messages maybe from people farther away, like I'm getting a feeling of long distance as well again. Messages traveling, and maybe even you traveling a little bit more. Even though the Emperor is very stationary, it's almost like this is the opposite of your side of the coin. This kind of Aries energy, this kind of like, I'm going to get crack-a-lackin' and make it happen, versus I'm going to wait for the world to come to me, right? Both are power plays. Making the thing that you want come to you gives you a sense of dominance over it. But going out to get the thing you want is also a sense where you're dominating the energy to bring a more expeditious result, hoping that the package will be the same, whether it gets there on its own or whether you have to go and pick it up. So this could be just mundanely a package that I see you going to get. Package coming in, because you're asking what's coming towards you, aside from sunlight and vision and sound and everything that's coming in. But when you look at it in that regards, just be conscious as well as the information that you're consuming right now. That's a big part of it. It's better to hear nothing at all than to hear it all and be confused by it. Okay? Is that simple enough? So maybe what's coming towards you is a more filtered way of perceiving things, or you're watching, maybe you're like dieting right now or something like that, but you're really filtering in your consumption levels, whether that's information or food or whatever it might be in your meditations. So that continuing is going to lead you to a position of power over your situation. But I think somebody's coming in to tell you something. Somebody's going to kind of like come with an offering or news or a message, and that's in the immediate. I don't see you going out to get it. I see it coming towards you, whatever news this is. It also could require some action from you after it arrives. You may be going to be asked to go on a bit of an adventure, right? To kind of seal the deal on the last part of the package or whatever your goal here as emperor is, or you're holding this goal out in front of you, being like it feels like it's in arm's reach right now. But it's showing that you have to open a doorway to let something in. Okay. Okay, Ishka, thank you so much. We'll get you on my VIP list, all right? Ishka, thanks for letting me know you're gone. Have to bounce. Sorry, this is a chaotic place at times. So thanks for letting everybody out. You're dipping your spot in line. But I've got you on my most wanted list, which means if you're on my most wanted list and you show up during a live stream, you go straight to that. You go straight to the top, baby. Have a great night, Ishka. Thank you so much. Shada, oh wow, we going back in time now. Let's do the time warp again. Shada, the cards are as well. They're saying to have courage, awaken the warrior of light within you. Okay, this is very Emperor type energy too. I'm feeling like a lot of Aries energy around you. It's kind of like maybe you're going to be pushed in or be looking at a position where you're the leader of the pack. You've been chosen to make a decision on behalf of a group. That could be coming in, or somebody's waiting for your agreement, approval on a situation. It's saying have courage. Keep that chin up. Look in people's faces. Look in people's eyes. Read the room. Be the ball. Have the courage. Light it up. All of those great messages from Spirit. That's what's coming in for you. Because whatever it is, energetically speaking, it's showing that you have to match your frequency and your energy to what's coming in. Because it's right on the other side of the door. It's just the door can't be open because the two energies and frequencies aren't matched up yet. So get yourself a little bit of inner work. Get yourself in a place in a receptive mode. And then maybe one of those things where it's like something you wish for comes along, and it might knock you off your feet a little bit when it does, because it's telling you to have courage, not to be afraid of it. Okay? All right, Empress, thank you. Shada, it's good to see you again, too. Mr. Machiavelli, Mr. Ducati Machiavelli. Welcome to the party, Mr. Ducati Machiavelli. I'll meet you in my Jaguar, take you for a spin in my heli. Copped her, dropped her, never even hopped her. But you know what? I'm a bopper. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. A long neck walk and a giggling talk makes the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in this world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, and make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose. Ooh, baby, that's what I like. All right, Empress, enough of that. Enough of that. Empress, thank you so much for being here. I am now looking to speak with Indigenous Beauty or Kayla. Okay, you guys, you ladies get mellow. Get ready. You ladies get ready. And then Magic Cusp, the guy, he's up after that. Then Jasmine, Kayla. Ishka had to go. Too bad. I put Ishka on my most wanted list. Hi again. Hi, Deirdre. Hi, Deirdre. Good to see you. So let's get Shada and Ducati in on the action. Shada and Ducati. Okay, thanks for being patient, Indigenous Beauty. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. Being, not being. All right. Go ahead and post your question, Indigenous Beauty, and we'll try and get some messages out for you. I needed to hear you. I needed to see you, Empress. 4 S's. Empress. Butterfly. Heart. Hark the herald angels sing. Glory to Frodo and the power of the ring. Not quite. Yeah, you're still on the list. Oh my God, 10 of Cups, you so missed your turn. Like twice you missed your turn. Oh my God. Tell you what, 10 of Cups, I'll throw you in at the bottom. If you make it before I die of exhaustion, I don't expect you to wait around. But what I'll do is I'll also put you down here, 10 of Cups, on my most wanted list. Okay, so that next time you get a priority if I don't get back around to you today. Okay? Because we roll like a steamy old freight train. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you're not. Oh, you're the one doing the 333. 3 triple 9 9 double 6 33 99. Okay, what are the energies around after doing the 3x33 method? It's the magic number. 3 is the magic number. Okay, Indigenous Beauty, I'm asking the cards now. What energies around after I do my 33 method? What energies, Tarot, what cards can reflect the energies after Indigenous Beauty does a 3x33 method? King of Cups. This is a state of emotional stability, a well-matured emotional intelligence. So that's good. Maybe you can expect the emotions to mellow out a little bit. And also you can expect the 2 or more parties involved to work together a little bit better after this manifestation has happened. Okay? That's the long and short of it. I don't need to go in and get inspiring or give you any more on this. I think you're really good at what you do and you're well aware of all the spiritual awesomeness around you. So I'm not even going to get into it. That is a straight up answer. There's emotional security and certainty coming, and as well, it's causing people to work together more harmoniously. And your, ooh, look at this one. Flames of desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. You bad dark paths, you bad. We're not going down that way. We're keeping the best and most noble intentions in mind before we start manifesting crazy stuff for the betterment of all humankind. Yeah, the flames of desire. It's like you gotta have, it's like you love to hate them. You hate to love them. You love to hate them. You just want to put a spell on them. Just kidding. I know what it is, and I'm glad that you explained that to me last time. Look at that flames of desire. Stick on your path. Make it happen. I love to meet people that can make their own world happen to them. You are the best kind of people, and I really appreciate it for you doing, waking up, being, not being, doing, not doing, desiring, not desiring, right? It's best to let go, too. You know, if you're manifesting, no matter what method you're using, it's good to let go after the intention of the manifestation work has been done. Let go, because it's not going to arrive until Source says it's that exact right moment for it to arrive. Alrighty? It's like a fish. It's like when you catch a fish with a hook, it's like he's caught, but he's not caught yet. You don't have him in the boat. You don't have the fish in the frying pan yet. He's merely just been caught. You've caught him, but you haven't caught him. Hopefully that qualifies that question. All right. So lots of love, Indigenous Beauty. I appreciate you for being on the program. Next, I'm looking to speak with Kayla or Magic Cusp Tarot. Sorry, Ten of Cups. Our list isn't too long. We're starting to really wind down now, so that's good. Looking to speak to Kayla or Magic Cusp Tarot. You're welcome, Indigenous Beauty. Thanks for being on the show. We love y'all. Okay, and then after that, the list goes like this. Then Jasmine, then Kayla, then just Mira, then Shada, and then who did I have here? Ducati Machiavelli. Vinny Barbarino. All right. I know. Namaste a while. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry it didn't work out today. I got you on my most pew 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 pew. I got you on my my bounty board here. We'll get a reading out to you as soon as we can. All right. Magic Cusp then. Yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being. Go ahead and post your query to the tarot. V, I got you right between just Mira and Shada. Sorry, I glanced over the letter on your name is one letter. So, sorry. Looks like one of my check marks in my crazy. I'll show you the craziness of like all the names, right? But V, you are right in between just Mira and Shada. Okay. I keep getting skipped. Well, put away the skipping rope, silly. Okay, Copper Skin, I'll put you on the list. Copper Skin. All right. Magic Cusp Tarot says, will my ex-girlfriend and I get back together? That's a good question. You must have been reading for this a little bit. You must be getting certain reoccurring cards, I feel, when you query the tarot and readers about this particular question. You're getting mixed messages right now. And I think it's because the timeline is a little bit unstable. Before I flip any cards, the feeling I have is one of uncertainty around this question. All right, let's have a look, though, and see what Tarot has to say. Tarot, will Magic Cusp Tarot and his ex-girlfriend get back together? A King of Wands. Oh, wow. And what else do we got? Six of Swords. Yeah, there's a good potential for it. There's a good potential for it, but it's not 100% certain yet. It's almost like you got to put a little, if you want this to happen, the King of Wands is saying, well, start to put some momentum behind it. Start to push for it a little bit. Start to get to those stiller waters of the Six of Swords with everybody, with your emotions and their emotions. So the amicable place of respect and understanding is the island that you're rowing this boat out to. This might be uncharted waters for you as well. You might be feeling a lot of different things at present time, but there are certain truths and certain things that you're certain about. But it shows to me that you and your ex-girlfriend, neither one of you have committed to a timeline where this particular outcome, this priority of being back together, like I see her needing almost like to be convinced of it, or to at least understand that you have a desire of it. But if you don't desire it, then it's not going to happen. But if you do desire it, you can make it happen. That's why the journey is represented in the Six of Swords, because it's about going out there and making it do it. And right now, look at this guy is not so certain either. He's got his finger on his face, being like, "Oh fuck, I don't know what to do. Oh man, do I? Don't I? Right? Do you want me to love you?" Kind of thing. But she's not convinced because she's not aware. I feel maybe you have to reveal more to her about what you're feeling in your heart. Maybe you have to get that boat of closure of the recent past, closure of what happened, in order to break open the stone of new love. It's showing it being very uncertain, but I think that free will can liberate the potentiality for you and your ex getting back together, if that makes sense. That it's a potentiality that exists, but it hasn't been liberated. It needs to be freed. It needs to be given some. You need to gaslight it. No, not gaslight it. You need to kind of put some more focus there and really go out and test the timelines of when I put myself in thinking about her being my girlfriend again. This is how I feel. Now, do I truly want it? Or is life too short to go through what I've went through? Right? And what's her position of it? Will she be the same person when we get back together? Of course not. She's been on a long journey, and so have you, and we're repeatedly changing. And so sometimes, we're looking through these lenses at the situation, being like, oh, it'd be so ideal, it'd be so good. But then you might find, like, even in getting back together, there's certain things that reappear, certain punctures that, cause the ship to sink. And sometimes, like, the pain and the suffering, it stays in there to keep the boat afloat. Because, somebody has been, pretty upset by this. Like the Six of Swords, it shows a journey to stiller water, but there's trauma going on in that boat. I don't mean like crazy physical trauma, but it's like it's been a traumatic journey so far. So in continuing, make sure you're at a place of complete understanding with what everybody wants of this, out of this, right? The potential is there for it. It just hasn't been unlocked yet. So if you don't unlock it, it will go by. The potentiality will go by and end up in the past part of the timeline. So, as a reader and as a friend and as a coaching type, I say, get on it. Get on. If you want it, get on it. Okay? If you can't find it, get behind it. But if you want it, get on it. Okay, sorry, I have a real silly mind sometimes. It says, you are caught up in drama. Act to free yourself, change, and blossom again. And it's kind of like what I was talking about. Like, put some closure on what happened, then we can crack open a bottle of champagne or crack open a stone off a mountain and find out if this is worth the heavy lifting that we know, these emotional bonding relationships are a lot of heavy lifting, right? So don't be caught up in the drama. Act to free yourself, change yourself, and blossom again. Because then you'll be on the right path. It'll just seem like an easy thing to do. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what happened. Okay? Let's do it. All right. Lots of love. Okay? To Magic Cusp Tarot. All right. That's right now how I'm currently feeling. Yeah. So when you come here for a tarot reading, I'm probably different than a lot of people that will read for you, because this place is all about getting the power behind manifesting your ability to change your future. And we use tarot as a bit of a guise, in all honesty, to be like, guess what? Fake it till you make it. No, wait, that's not right. Guess what? You're the rightful ruler of the planet, of your world. Okay. You are the rightful ruler of your world. Nothing else, nobody else. I put you to the back of the list, Ten of Cups. So hopefully that's okay. Because Kayla didn't come. Magic Cusp, we just read for her. You're not banned. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Well, you just missed your turn. It's okay. Right? I know I'm a jerk, but I'm not a jerk. You just have to wait longer. Like the great Ace Ventura once said, if I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer. Because the price is right? Right? It's free. Jasmine. I'm looking for Jasmine. Then I'm looking for Kayla. Now, why did I have Kayla's name down twice? Kayla's not even here. What's going on? So this is it. I have Jasmine, just Mariah, V, then Shada, then Mr. Machiavelli. Then I have the Ten of Cups, KI, reinserted into the list for the third time today. You are so banned from this place. I'm not even going to speak the words, because we love y'all. We love you. Thanks for being here. And then we have a copper skin fish. No, just copper skin. Copper top, rocker top. The quicker picker upper. The Black and Decker pecker wrecker. And pucker up, Sally. Okay. I really appreciate you, Magic Cusp. Thanks for being here. Sorry, I didn't mean to assume your gender earlier. That's on me. That's on me. My preferred pronoun is dude also. This is just like cut and pasting your question. Mira. I feel like I'm just about there. Because that's what gets me. That's what sends me off. Alright, so no Kayla, no Jasmine. What about okay, and then just Mariah. Just Mira. Hi, just Mira. We're finally getting to this cut and paste message. Thank you for learning how to use cut and paste. I appreciate it. Thanks to all y'all that are not spamming the chat. I appreciate that as well. I see Deirdre. I see London. I see France. All right. All right. Is this what this Aquarius guy feels about me when we meet? And when should I actually meet and where? Those are a lot of questions packed into a few little letters. Because I think that pick a card reading resonated. What pick a card reading? What pick a card reading are we talking about? What are we even talking about? What? What's this hair sauce? Kayla? I just called you Kayla. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to read for Mira so she can catch her bus. Then we'll read for Kayla. And then V. And then Shada. Then Machiavelli. Ten of Cups. Copperfish. That's it. That's how we do it. So, is this what this Aquarius guy feels about me when we meet? And when should I actually meet? And where? I don't know what pick a card reading. I don't even know, like... Are you here, just Mira, more than just cut and paste messages? Please give me an emoji or something to know that your energy is, like, actually present. Please do it for me. I do so much for you. Please do it for me. Do it. You're here. Why don't you do it? Okay. Kayla, why don't you go ahead and pump your question into the chat room as well? And then then I'll have it, because I know you're up next. Okay, there we go. Mira has confirmed. All right. So I'm just going to ask, is this what Aquarius guy feels about me? What does he feel like when you meet? Where should we meet? What should we do? Where are we going? Okay. What we got here? Queen of Cups. Somebody's very guarded in this relationship. And somebody's very uncertain about what to choose, what they want out of this relationship. Nothing certain in here. Very flighty, I call them floaty and flighty energies. Nothing's been pinned down. This is not a make plans kind of person. The plans about when and where you meet will happen on the spot, like spontaneously. Like there's not going to be much planning involved with it. There's like nobody's picked a place to go. Nobody's picked a thing, one of the 7 cups. He does not know how he feels about you yet. The 7 of Cups is very clear about that. I think that he's waiting for a further representation or description of you than what he knows about you so far. Because Aquarius, they can be very aloof like that, and then you've pulled a card of aloofness. So it's like you really have to show this person, show this guy, this Aquarius, that you mean business, and tell him what it is that you want in order to help guide how he feels about the situation. It's like, I want you to know me. I want you to know me, to know more about you better. Can it be done? Really, these cards are telling a story of, if you're putting emotions on the line in this relationship, you better be pretty darn sure about what you want out of it. And that could be, I'm just picking up on him, and that's the way he's thinking about it. But it resonates very true for both of you at this time. It's going to take a romantic moment for when you guys meet, when you guys get together, and then we can just like, we can go from there. But the timeline is aloof and it's uncertain. I would nail down some plans with this person as soon as possible. This person also as well might be the type of Aquarius that doesn't like to decide when and where to go. And then he has a tough time because he's waiting for you to say, well, here's an offering. You know, it's almost like he's like wanting another cup for his collection of I don't knows. You know, and the Queen's like, I'm not giving you another cup, 7. You're 7. You're supposed to know this by now. You're supposed to understand that, you know, this is how you treat a lady. This is how ladies long to be courted and love to be wooed, you know. There's no realization for that. Just kind of like the idiosyncratic, subversive love languages might be on different pages right now. So, but it's good. We're filled with clouds. We're filled with lots of emotion and potential for love in this reading, just Mira. So don't give up hope for it. Just nail down some plans with this guy. You might have to like take a more assertive role. I know you don't like doing it, but you know, it doesn't always it's feeling forced kind of. You know what I mean? Enter the temple of your own truth and learn to value it. So again, that makes this question of like, you know, you have to test this. You have to hold this up to the fire to find out if this is going to be something that is worthy of your investment, whether that be time or whatever. You have to hold it up to the fire. You have to put it to the test. Test this guy. Put him through all the rigmarole that all the girls put the boys through, you know, all that kind of stuff. But make it very clear to him that, you know, our feelings need to be transparent because they're toxic if they're not. All right? Some people go through their whole life and never hear that lesson. And it causes suffering, causes pain, causes uncertainty, right? And that's when you have to enter the temple of your own truth so that you can learn to value, to believe in yourself, and to believe in your own sense of self-worth and those sorts of things. You can't let the aloofness of this person sort of lead you down a path of anxiety and uncertainty. You can allow him to be aloof, but the minute it starts affecting you, you say, go be aloof somewhere else, you goofy guy. So the feeling's good, though. There's lots of emotion, good emotion, but it shows that he's really uncertain. He's really not not grounded, not leveled down in this. So it's been a bit confusing for you, and the energy is all over the spectrum on this one, because when it comes to picking a place of where, when, and where to meet, that's got to come from somebody's cranium. That's got to come from somebody's brain. Somebody actually has to go in and do the work on Google, where it's like, okay, well, these are the potential places where we could hang out. This is what we could do, and let's do it. Okay, when? Let's do it Thursday at 4 o'clock. Yes, Thursday at 4 o'clock works. All right. So let me know if it ends up being Thursday at 4 o'clock, but that's just what comes through. All right. But yeah, you'll figure it. I mean, you might not be able to nail them down, but at least you'll be able to hold them up to the fire and say, well, if this is the way you're feeling and this is how it comes across, maybe you're just not the person for me. Or vice versa. Maybe you fall deeply in love. Because being, not being, it could, there's a lot of free will that's got to go on in that situation too before we're 100% sure. All right. Kayla Tillett says, thanks for being patient, Kayla. That's what I say, Kayla. Thanks for being patient. I appreciate you for that. Okay. And just Mira, thanks for being on the program today. Hopefully that reading resonated for you. And I'm happy to read for you again. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if it ends up being a Thursday at 4 o'clock. Okay. Kayla Tillett says, we broke up and was planning on getting back, but he started dating my friend. She's my ex-friend. Yeah, no kidding, hey? Why did D contact me? We were in no contact for a year. Can you see his current feelings towards me? Yeah, let's have a look. And thanks for that bit of history about the break up to wake up to make up to better cook that cake up. Cake? I thought you enjoyed cream pies. All right, we'll leave the devil's jokes for the devils. Just kidding. Justice. This screams to me of closure. This screams to me of getting that final conversation. Are you going to break free of the chains of the bondage? Like having that person who used to be your friend to being his current lover, that weighs heavy on that guy, that D guy. All right. It's almost like he can't handle it anymore. I think he's coming to you with a guilty conscience, with the devil and the justice card being there, right? So stand in fairness, stand in your truth, and prepare for the evaluation. I think you're going to have a conversation with this guy, and you're going to have to be pretty discerning. But I think it'll actually be easier than the moments leading up to it. Don't let anticipation of having to talk to this guy again prevent you from talking to this guy again, even though there's a lot of anger, maybe hurt that's still alive within the situation, because this D person is feeling it too. And it's coming across more as guilty conscience with the devil, right? The devil can signify ignorance as well. So, I don't think there's a chance of him having a conversation with you and then him like being disrespectful for you. I think he's coming with nothing but respect and coming proper in what he wants to get off the chest with you. And as far as current feelings go, it's ice cold. What's cooler than being cool? It's ice cold. If there's anything at all, it's because he's thinking with his PNISSSSs. And if that hasn't changed, why do you want to talk to this person? I don't think that's the case either. I think this person is coming to clear their conscience. I don't even know because his conscience feels so guilty right now that it's causing problems in his current relationship with the other lady, your ex-friend. People go to great lengths to ask forgiveness and clear their conscience. You'd be amazed. You'd be amazed. All right, Kayla? And here's your oracle card for being such an amazing person. Listen to your heart. What's that song? Listen to your heart. When you tell him goodbye, listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can buy. Okay, listen to the eternal song of your soul. Turn it into and learn to trust it. Learn to play that funky music, black girl. Sorry, play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, LGBTQRST plus I-17. Okay, listen to the internal song of your soul. Okay, play that funky music, no matter how funky it gets. Get in there, get your hands dirty, get some closure. You'll be a lot happier after you do. Sometimes it's hard to hear people apologize to you. Sometimes it's tougher for the person receiving the apology than it is for the person that's apologizing. Because the person that's apologizing has already made up their mind that they feel seriously bad about it and they want to get this guilt off of their hands. And then the person receiving the apology is like, God, I'm so confused. I have no idea what happened. Why is this person such a dick to me? And then all of a sudden they come to apologize and you're like, fucking now? Now you're going to tell me that you screwed up? You know? We never, what is it? We screwed up. We never should have fired George Newman because he's got imagination. All right. Yeah, and when this video gets archived or reposted on my YouTube channel, the first 10 minutes of this card is just going to be like, it just looks at the cards and gives a nice little message off the start. But I wanted to turn it into a live stream so that everybody could get one of these Oracle cards. And there's 45 of them. Actually, no, there's only 43 of them. So I will know when I've done exactly 43 readings. So that's kind of a fun way to do it. Can you imagine 43 free readings in one evening? Oh, we might not get there. We're coming to the end of the list, everybody. And I'll update the list. I'll update the lisp. I got a lisp. I'm going to update the lisp. All right. So we've got, so we read for just Mariah. And we read for Kayla Tillett. Thanks, Kayla. Thanks for being here. Lots of love. So V is up next. Then Shada. Then Mr. Machiavelli. The Ten of Cups. Ki and Copper Skin. And then that's it. We're at the end of the thing. We did the thing. We did it. We did it. All right. Thanks for the comment on the Oracle cards. These are, to just update the information, the Soul Helper Oracle cards by Anna Fader, illustrated by Alina Dudina. I love that name. Her name is Alina Dudina. Mr. Dobalina, Mr. Bob Dobalina. Alina Dubadina. All right. Just waiting for V to post. And yeah, this is how we do. It's probably getting late for some of you out east on the eastern seaboard. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. V says, can I ask a message that just makes me feel seen? Okay. Can I ask for a message that just makes me feel seen? Better than feeling obscene. Seen, not seen. Seeing, not seeing. Don't want to go through the world blind. But sometimes you can't unsee that stuff that you see, and you wish that you could. Show us a message for V, please, Tarot, to help her be seen. Be seen. Oh, there. That's a good message for you. Chariot. It's time to get upwardly mobile. Okay? This is the doing, not doing. You got the card of like high activity and like travel and going full forge ahead versus the card right next to it is that of retreat, meditation, sanctuary, and solace. So what do we make of this? Get your rest cycle on track. When you're awake, pour your heart into your conscious daily life. And when you sleep with all your mind, heart, body, and soul. When you're not necessarily sleep, but when you rest. Don't bring the day to your sleep area kind of thing is what I'm wanting to say. So if you love cheesy poofs and YouTube in bed, go do cheesy poofs and Netflix out on the couch and leave bed for bed. Okay? Make sure your sleep cycles are good harmony at this time. That's the message. Okay? And your oracle says, you cast a spell with your existence. Magic flows brightly and radiantly within you. That's really nice. We got the Disney princess there. She's looking pretty hot in her long princess dress. Okay? She's got all these butterflies around her. Magic flows radiantly within you. And if magic flows radiantly within you, there comes a point where there's so much magic that it starts to shine radiantly on the outside of you. And that's when life gets really interesting. You're probably at that precipice now, V. Don't be afraid. It's really good. It's weird, wild stuff, Ed. It's weird, wild stuff. What do you make of that, Johnny? It's weird, wild stuff. It is weird, wild stuff. KV, thanks for being here. Shada, glad you made it. Are you here still, Shada? I'm looking for Shada, Mr. Machiavelli, then the Ten of Cups Tarot, and then Copper Skin. That's really good. Thanks for liking and subscribing and tuning into this little corner of the Matrix. It's been a pleasure to host, a pleasure to have you, all the messages that went out, all the amazing people that have come today. It's good to see you all here. Shada says, hello, can I get some messages from the universe, please? Feeling so stuck lately. All right, Shada, yeah, we'll pull a couple tarots, but what I want to do for you, because you've been tribing with us since Tribe Immemorial for quite a while now, for your continued connectivity. Thank you for being continually connected to us, the spirit through the years, our tribe. I want to read from your card when it comes, your oracle when it comes. I want to read from the book for you. Okay? There's loyalty points that don't even need a special program. It's just, I know you. I know you. I remember you. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Huh. Okay. YOLO FOMO. Okay. Tony Romo. YOLO FOMO, Tony Romo. That's your message from the universe. Queen of Pentacles. YOLO. You only live once. Don't be afraid to spend it. Don't be, if you got it, flaunt it. Don't be afraid of what tomorrow brings versus what your happiness can bring today. The Queen of Pentacles is financially very discerning, but she's also very extravagant. Find your place of balance within that, and then just enjoy this summer. That's what she's saying. And the Six of Cups supports what she's saying. What she's saying is also reinforced in the Six of Cups. On the FOMO side of things. Rather than have FOMO, go doo-doo. Wait a minute. FOMO, the fear of missing out. Don't worry about that. Life goes by. We actively participate in it or we actively retreat from it. So this is part of the balance that comes with the number 6. When you enter the flow wholeheartedly. Hardy. You're a pirate on the captain of the boat. You're the queen pirate out on the seas. That's who this Queen of Diamonds actually is. So steer your boat and make the most of the situations. Have no FOMO, right? Because when you're in it, and that's a blessing. And when you're out, you're actually meant to be out. You're actually meant to be resting. So again, similar to the reading in last, like when you're in sanctuary, allow it to be sanctuary. Don't let the outside problems, don't allow them to follow you into sanctuary. And when you emerge from sanctuary, just crush problems along the way as they happen. That's why I say, instead of FOMO, have doo-doo. So the stuff that you're actually doing, you're not missing out on anything on the outside of you because you're doing what you're doing in the eternal now, in the here and now. And that's more important, even though it might not be like, especially like if you have to go to work, when you have to go to work, it's like, you don't want to have to do that, but it is what you're doing. So have no FOMO and live it like it's YOLO, and try and extract the most enjoyment, make more good memories than bad memories, and be in constant control of that. Okay, Shada, thanks for the love wishes. I love you too. Here's your oracle, and you're gonna get the full reading because this was like a new deck, and it's a pretty beautiful deck actually. It's such a nice deck. We trim our bushes to make our deck look bigger. Okay. A story from the Divine Masculine, a sexist would say. All right, this is card number 18. The card is lost in the ruins of the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. Okay, and this lady, she's kind of harsh. Like these messages out of the book, she's like, you just better smarten the hell up. Okay, it goes, lost in the ruins of the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. And I think I touched on that briefly in your tarot reading. The eternal now, being in the doo-doo in the eternal now. Oh, you're in the shit now. You're stuck in it now. Just kidding. It's just call it being in the doo-doo. When it comes to daily life. Not daily don't, but it's daily do. Sometimes morning dew is better than the doggy do. Some dogs do what other dogs won't do. So just be the dog that, gets into the doo-doo. Okay? Why it's no more poop jokes, but it's motivational speakers. Here we go. You are a traveler on the path of your soul. You will need all your courage as you are following the light of your heart into an uncertain future. However, you have now drawn this card, and it is a very important sign. You have become lost in the ruins of the past, in the ruins that are the remnants of an unpleasant or difficult time. You have looked back too often instead of looking forward, at times trapped in places in the past that should have long since ceased to exert power over your life. Even if you could go back, you would find yourself alone and deserted. You would not meet anybody there. So what is it that you seek in these silent ruins that can offer you only loneliness and bitterness? They symbolize your missed opportunities, but you cannot restore them now. They are what they are. If you linger there, you will begin to see your life as meaningless and sad, when it is really wonderful and magical adventure. Feel the light of your heart and hear the sound of your soul. Continue your path to discover endless possibilities, new adventures, new encounters, and even a new love. If you live tenaciously in the light portal of the present, your eyes firmly fixed on the future, you will be on the path of your soul. Leave the past behind and find your way to the present. It is now important to forgive yourself and continue your journey with your gaze fixed firmly ahead. Wow, what a bitch. Like, I said the exact same thing to you in your tarot reading, but so much nicer. This lady is just like, she's firm-footed. She's heavy-handed. I was talking about FOMO and YOLO and doo-doo, and she's just like, you're stuck in the past. Wake up, get out, get out and do it. And that's why I think the Queen of Pentacles is important there. Because, get yourself back in the flow. Don't worry about the things you can't control tomorrow and the things that you can't fix from the past. It's very, very true. It's a very firmly true message. I love both versions of the message. Oh, good. Thanks, Shada. Oh man, at least she's direct. I'm so abstract and just obscure and living in the trunk of a tree. All right, Shada, thanks for being on the program. Appreciate it. Do we have someone here named Ducat Machiavelli? Oh yeah, you did miss your turn, Niqua B TV. I'll put you back on, Niqua B TV. You're not that far off, Niqua B. Okay, I'm asking for Ducat. Is it Ducat Machiavelli? If that someone by that name is still here, they're just mini bombers. They're just the mini bombers, the little 2-card readings. I hope the price is right, so I hope you enjoyed. Okay, and then 10 of Cups. If 10 of Cups is still here. Is the 10 of Cups still here? Shada, it's good to see you. Thanks for tribing with us since we've been tribing for so long. I see Ange just checking it out and watching some nobody TV, just watching some tarot TV. That's good. Nika B's TV. It does kind of feel like tarot TV. It does. Nika B. All right. So I guess that's it. I'll read the names that I'm looking for again because we're almost at the very. Oh, there's 10 of Cups. This is here. 10 of Cups. Mr. Machiavelli has missed. So there's only 3 people left. 10 of Cups, Copper Skin, and Equal B TV. And I almost have the feeling like the copper guy, Copper Skin, Copper Top, Romper Bombers is not here anymore. So basically it's just 10 of Cups and then Equal B. And then maybe I'm out of here. Maybe I get off early, Charlie. Charlie, can I get off early? Oh, sweet nectar. I talk a lot. Vape a lot. I talk a lot. More talky, less vapey. Please post your question, 10 of Cups. Oh, General, sorry. Oh, okay, and Ducati Machiavelli is here. So 10 of Cups squeaked in. So we got 10 of Cups, Ducati, Niqua, and I see Rouse is here. Hey, Rouse, it's been a while. It's been a while. It is still legendary tarot. That's true, but we're flying under the radar here. My name is Nobody. I do nothing. You saw nothing. You heard nothing. Nothing happened. Everything happened. Okay. So y'all got that? Hope y'all got that. Ducati, you're up right after we read a general reading for 10 of Cups, KI. It's a long time to be patient and to wait for a general, but I'm glad that you did do 10 of Cups. Very cool. Yeah, that fulfilling. Ooh, how about instead of 10 of Cups, now we're Ace of Cups? How about the cycle begins again? Ooh, along up here with the sun. Very nice. So there's new loving energy that's coming in that's pushing you to a point of fulfillment within the larger life path. In a general reading, we can look at the Ace of Cups as something that's promoting happiness, something new that's promoting happiness, which is good. And then with the sun being here, it's being the ultimate card of fulfillment. But whatever this is that's coming in, this new source of happiness, what it's the meaning behind it is how it's meant to help you end a particular chapter in your life, with the sun card being there. And this particular chapter of your life seems to be ending on a high note. It's setting you up for success in the future. So these cards send to me in a general meeting a message of like almost certainty of success in the future, whether that's a project, a relationship, a person, a thing that you do. Okay. And your oracle card is this: follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important. Okay. All right. We've got some banging going on here in the building. It's interesting. Sorry about that. Ten of Cups. Let me get into this. Follow your vision. We got the wolves there that are really like feeling very comfortable with each other. So that's really good. And it says never lose sight of what is really important. And isn't that the truth? Anybody could use that card on any given day. But in your case, perhaps if you're like a heavy meditator, if you have visions, if you work with your mind's eye and you see things in spirit, it's asking you now to go deeper. You know, if you've toured the astral plane and you know all about it, then come on up here to the fifth dimension, look beyond the astral plane, and don't be afraid of the images that you get. They all inevitably send you to a place of higher vibration and positivity. Okay? So follow that vision. Trust that vision. And trust yourself. That's what the oracle is really saying at this time, is to trust yourself as well. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Okay? God, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Okay, Rouse. Yeah, you're going to be my last on the list, Rouse. And then I'm closing it off for the night. Rouse, you made it just under the wire. God, I love you. Okay, Ducati Machiavelli says, how does James feel about me? And whatever else Spirit wants you to know. James and my bay, and then everything else. My before everything else and my everything else. How does James feel about Ducati? How does James feel about Ducati? Thank you, Ten of Cups. Thank you for being on the program today for that general message. Okay, and whatever else Spirit wants me to know. How does James feel about Ducati? We'll cut the cards up. We've got the card of Judgment here. All right. And we got the card of Eight of Pentacles. Okay. This is about a decision about where to prioritize you in their life as well, with the Judgment card being here. It's always about a decision. They also may have found renewed feelings for you. They may be renewing or returning their attention to you as well. This is somebody that would love to make things work. They like to make the best outcome as possible in any given situation, with the Eight of Pentacles being there. It's almost like he wants to call you with news of his success, or wants to call you with news about perhaps what he's learned, but he's wanting to kind of like ring that alarm bell, blow into that trumpet, and just let you know how he is feeling. This is Virgo type energy here, very Virgo type energy, being like, I love my world the way it is as long as it's exactly the way it is. So this was about decisions and refinement about how you fit into James's world. Spirit wants you to know that whether or not you hear from this person as well, you should feel alive and awakened and inspired to go out and live your best life each and every day. That's what the Eight of Pentacles coming in behind the Judgment means. It's like, if you can't have what you want what you have, and make more better each and every day. So you're the Virgo. Okay, and he's in Cancer. So yeah, that makes sense. It's a very Virgo energy. And it's saying self-love, judgment of self-love. Your own feelings are more important than his at present time. And it's funny because I got a feeling before the cards came out even that were putting this person up on a bit of a pedestal. And I don't know whether or not this James person has earned that. Not, not that it's any my business. Not that it's any my business. I can't tell you how to live your life. You're seeing each other, and I saw him yesterday. Oh, that's good. So let it be. So let it be. The judgment of the Eight of Pentacles. So let it be. So the first thing that I said about calling you with some kind of success, that's probably where those are lying on. But Spirit wants you to know as well. Make sure your levels of self-love are aware to match and to make you in the best positive energy throughout the relationship. Okay? All right. And here's your oracle, Ducati Machiavelli. A new strategy is required. Find the path to love and happiness. I feel like somebody in this relationship with the Judgment card here is kind of like either expecting the same old thing or doing the same old thing that's not allowing this relationship to be at its fullest, bestest, potentialist. Okay? So a new strategy is required. Find the path to love and happiness. If there's something that you're doing that you know didn't work in the past, stop doing it now. Play around with your energies when you guys meet up, when you see each other, when you talk, and see what you can do to just tweak the energy to more laughter, more vibration, more I'm not afraid to blow into that trumpet kind of energy. I love blowing into that trumpet, whatever it might be. Okay, we're a PG-13 channel here with the Judgment card being up. Okay, so thanks, Ducati Machiavelli. I appreciate you. Oh, manure. Sorry, you missed the cutoff today. I'm going to have to ask you to come back. We've been on the air for a long time now, and you just missed the cutoff, manure. I love saying your name. Let me know if I'm saying it right. But manure, we're wrapping. You just missed the cutoff, and I am sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Do we have someone here named Copper Skin? I'm looking to hear from Copper Skin, Niqua Bees TV, and then Rouse. And then Rouse. The Cancer. Hi, Cancer here. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, that's, yeah. What I'll do is I'll pull you one final oracle after these two readings. And I'm going to give you the actual reading from the book, Manure. Okay. And that way, because like my energy is like the plane goes up. The plane goes down. Like when a plane goes between two destinations, it only travels up as far as it needs to until it needs to start coming down. And I am running out of the gab. That's right. That's right. Buy 9 spatulas, get the 10th one for just 1 penny. All right. All right. And that's being generous. Okay. Especially, we have no Copper Skin. How about Niqua B? Niqua B. Second and final boarding call for Niqua B. Third and final boarding call for Niqua B. She's missed twice. There were a couple of people that missed their readings twice. They got back in line and then they missed it again. They must be bouncing around the internet. We're like sticky old matrix over here. Rouse, why don't you go ahead and hit me? Let's round this thing out. Let's kick it in the bottom, get it pumping, and then we'll read a final oracle card for Manure, just so that Manure can get the message without having to read for the question. We're getting the message we need. Oh, and Copper Skin is here. Where's Scorpio Moss and I connected? Where is Scorpio Moss and I connection headed towards? Okay. Where, who did, why, how, that, what did he tell you to? Copper Skin. So, what is the relationship between Scorpio Moss and Copper Skin headed? That's what I pick up out of that question. That's what I see. That's what I see. That's what I see. All right. Here we go. Here we go like toe tippy toe. 3 of Swords. Betrayal. Why betrayal? Why no trust? Trust it, don't trust it. I see a breach of trust. And I see kind of like surface level stuff. It's kind of lusty. Kind of lusty. Copper doesn't rust, but I see things kind of lusty with this Scorpio. As Scorpios can generally tend to be kind of lusty. But you have to be careful of the intention of the Scorpio, especially if this is a younger Scorpio, or even Scorpios with a lot of experience, right? Be wary of manipulations at this time. Make sure what you're seeing and hearing is actually true. Okay, I don't want to be an alarmist, but I'm saying, like, if I got these cards on where a relationship was headed, I would want to crack open the door on this and find out more. Like, why are you being so not, and two-faced is the wrong word, but the Three of Swords are there is really ugly. Maybe this person like gets lured away, tempted very easily. This is the type of person that, kind of follows the lusty path sort of thing. And it's kind of a thing where it's like, you guys haven't defined it. Is it mutually exclusive? Sword 1, right? Is it open? Sword 2. Is it anything at all? What is asking, what is the point? But the Queen of Pentacles is here saying, you better make sure. You better make darn sure before you give any of your power, your truth, your loving, your love intelligence, your love energy. Make sure that it's going to be reciprocated in a way that is enough. Because if your Scorpio is not creating more love than he's trying to extract out of your relationship, it's going to be on very rocky waters, right? You guys already broke up. Okay, I see that. And then was this a result of a third party, right? Three of Swords. So you need to make sure, though, that something about the truth stands really strong in this reading, saying that the truth is going to penetrate the lies eventually. These swords aren't all bad. Like, still being stuck in the heart is what's leading us to bleeding to death. But at the same time, it's going to be like, make darn sure before you ever give this guy an inch again. Make darn sure. Scorpios can be very deep, very mysterious, very like, I'm not going to tell you. Don't even ask me, because I'm not even going to tell you, right? And so that can be a tricky energy to be in. I almost feel as though you might be better off searching out relationships in new areas rather than ever returning to this one. Okay, Copper Skin? All right, don't worry. I'll get you an oracle here. This one says, we've got these little foxies. Leave your usual social circles behind. Okay? So the cards are reaffirming it. Like, forget about it. Forget about this guy. Right? If he really wants it back, make the Scorpio earn it. Okay? Make the Scorpio earn it. Then you'll get a sense of this person's true intentions. When you put the work back on him, when you force them to come to you, right? Don't fall into this person's rhythms, games, cycles, and traps, all right? You guys already broke up. It showed to me that, like, there was a trust that had been breached as well. So that's hard to overcome, all right? Thank you, Copper Skin. Sorry I had to wait so long for not the most positive of outcomes, depending on what you want. But that's what the cards are saying today. It's like, you're almost better off moving on. You're almost better off, like, turning the other cheek in this situation. And if he really wants back in there, the Scorpio really wants back in there, make him earn it. Okay? So this is where it's headed towards now, is, again, just that lack of trust and you needing to make sure, okay, of something. All right. So we've got Rouse, and then we've got one more oracle card reading. From a newer who's begged to get in here. Hi, Queen Bean. I'm sorry you've missed the end of the list. We're just about finished. We have this very last reading up. But if you want, you can stay for the finishing oracle card message if you want to stay. But I'm done taking questions at present time. Please make sure to make this channel a part of your browser experience, and however that happens. And we gather up and we do a lot of free tarot a lot of the time. Okay, But I'm sorry, Queen Bean, I cannot get to you today. Even though like your energy is new and fresh and refreshing in here, me as a reader, I'm spent. I'm almost all done up. And Rouse has been with this channel for so long that Rouse understands how it goes. And I'm sure you do too, Queen Bean. If you catch me on another program, chances are you get in at the top of the list. It's all about synchronicity. You might catch me when I'm really like unchained and fresh. Fresh. Whoo! If not fresh, not fresh. Okay. You're welcome, Copper Skin. Thanks for being here. Hopefully that reading resonated for you. Rouse, did you drop a question? Are you going to go make me go look back for your question? Rouse, where did you go? Rouse says, hey, Rouse. No, Rouse didn't post yet. I'm getting a bunch of smiley emojis. Oh, here we go. What are Wahid's current... Wahids? Am I saying that wrong? Please forgive me if I'm saying it. What are Wahid's current feelings towards you? What are Wahids? Am I saying that right? Wahids? Wahid? Alik Masheed Muhammad? Wahid? Rouse. What are Wahid's feelings towards Rouse? Show me Wahid's feelings towards Rouse. Wahid's feelings towards Rouse, please. Let's see what we got here. Look at him, my Gucci. It's about that time. Oh, Queen of Cups. Guarded over emotions. And Nine of Cups here too, though. It's good. These are good feelings. Cups is a suit of emotions, and emotions are just a clever word for feelings. What's your feelings? Yeah, we haven't talked to you since before the Kung Flu. All right, Hero Priest. Okay, this is a lot of good emotional energy between the two of you. So I see a desire to make each other happy, but somebody is guarding their emotions. It's almost like they're preventing themselves from fully feeling free at the moment. Do you feel 100% liberated in your feelings, Rouse? That's what the Queen of Cups is asking. It says as well, make sure that the desire that you have for the thing that you want or the thing that you don't have doesn't take the place of you ignoring other blessings that are in your life right now. It's not that you have to pay attention to them 100% of the time, all the time. But when you feel fulfilled, like after something awesome, a big meal or a hard day's work or an orgasm or whatever it brings you, where the dopamine or the serotonin, the good stuff is released out of your brain, live in full gratitude in those moments. And then the desire of the things that you won't have such a hold on you, and then they'll just arrive in your life. And you'll go from being in a Nine of Cups moment, granted by the Queen, giving you the 10th cup, giving you more fulfillment in your life. Oh, well, he was for the other reader, not you. We got Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups. Okay, I told you I was getting tired. I told you knew what to expect. But hopefully those met. Let's get a couple more up here, just for Rouse. Got Seven of Wands and the Princess of Wands. Okay, so on the other side of your work life, what do you need to know? It looks to me to be surrounding your work life. Don't let other people skate. Don't let other people backpack off of your thing. Okay? When you've got something good going on, everybody wants to be your pal. When you're down and out, no one remembers your name, right? So it's kind of like, keep that in perspective. There may be certain people that you're keeping at arm's length right now. Just make sure to stay vigilant and steadfast in protecting your energies and protecting your, what's rightfully yours. That's what the Seven of Wands is all about it. And with the Princess of Pentacles being there, it's saying, don't be afraid to look elsewhere for ways to make more money for doing less work than you're having to do now. Okay? So we touched a little bit on love, and we touched a little bit on yeah, I wondered why I couldn't even say that word. Wahid. Didn't even feel right. Wahid. All right, and here's one more oracle for you, Rouse. Okay. And then I think that's it. I don't think there's anybody left in the chat room, Rouse, except for me and you. So that's good, because the list is closed. So here you go, Rouse. It's time for a change. What beautiful artwork on these cards. Is that a tattoo of a butterfly, or is that a real butterfly? Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. And I can see that in both the Princess of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. It's like saying like something requires immediate action. Action Jackson. And there's no reason. Don't procrastinate on the things that you could take care of today because it makes for better tomorrows. Like it's just that it's just that silly. It's just that easy, silly. Okay, Rouse? As a pleasure, as always. I love reading for you. I'm glad. It's been since 2019. We haven't connected since COVID. Holy moly. Thanks for tribing with us since Tribe Immemorial. Hi, Haley White. Welcome to the program. I'm sorry the list is closed. I'm no longer answering direct questions, but I'm going to close out the program with a reading from the Soul Helper Oracle, and maybe you clicked in just at this time in the right moment so that you can hear this message. So I encourage you to listen to this next message, and then we're going to have to say so long, farewell, until we meet again. Oh, look at this lady. She's the jungle within the jungle. So this says, nature is calling to you. So listen up, Haley. Listen up, Rouse. Listen up, Queen Bean. Nature is calling to you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. Yes, nature. Nature wants to do that. And this is card 20. This is card 20. So we're going to read it, and then we're going to end the program on this. Haley White, make sure to find us again. We love doing free readings for all of our friends, and people who have been just chilling with us for quite a few thousand years, and it's fun. It's just fun. It's just fun. So here we go. Nature is calling to you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. You feel vulnerable, naked, alone, but look around you. All of creation is here to heal and protect you. Your great mother, our earth, sometimes surpasses herself with her wonders and perfect beauties, all of which are there to reach out to, touch, and fulfill you. And yet you always seem to choose a difficult path, a path of pain, despite long since knowing in your heart that there is another way. You hear your soul speak of joy, laughter, and true healing. You hear, but you do not listen. It tells you of the many different paths, free from hurt and pain. Your soul is showing you that there are easier paths to follow, full of wonder and wisdom. No one wants to harm, belittle, or indeed anger you. And yet part of you always seems to think this and seek this out. Why do you do that? Why? Why do you do that? You sometimes hurt yourself and your health. You do not love yourself and can be impatient or hard on yourself, feeling unattractive or useless. Healing is the acceptance without judgment of everything that is. The outside world relax only to what is inside of you. Is someone hurting you? Do not react, but instead look at why this might be. Why is it even possible to hurt you? Heal the root cause. That's the way out. The issue raised by this card is not necessarily an easy one, but it is urgent. Choose the path of self-awareness now. Let go of your lower negative energies and forgo the dark paths of victimhood. Begin to shine in your true light instead. So for the next 21 days, for those of you hearing this now, or maybe you're watching like 100 years from now, or maybe a few days from now, your power animal is the puma for the next 21 days. Your essential oil is tea tree. Your healing crystal is emerald. And your helpers in numerology is a number 2. Could mean a decision being made. All right, so that is pretty much a wrap on the program. Thanks to everybody who showed up. The price was right. We've been giving out free readings all day long. All day. Yeah. Thanks to all the people that came throughout the party. We had some moderators pump in and out. We saw Empress here today. What else did we see? We saw the Moon in Cancer, some old friends. Like Rouse was here, and Shada was here. Man, and Ange Love was here. We had quite a time reading today. So thanks to everybody for tuning in. If you're listening to this a long time from now, and maybe you're falling asleep one night and you're just listening to this to doze off to, it's been a pleasure. It's been a slice. I wish you the best in peace, prosperity, joy, bliss, happiness, abundance, and even sweet dreams, everyone. Even sweet dreams.